get started here. Okay,
Ready to
welcome,
rumble.
by the way, to episode 40. Wow, okay. All right, so let's do a quick recap. So last time the party had just sort of sent Scarin off back to what they perceived to be the astral plane, in which they met his people that were going after him, these strange alien creatures that sort of gave the party some more knowledge about Scarin, and that they were after him and whatnot. They gave the party a choice to either come with them or to go off on their own. Obviously, the party has chosen to go off on their own and explore the crypts underneath the castle. And they found some caverns underneath the graveyard, which were filled with these drow deathcap mushrooms, which, thanks to Karn's unwavering, I believe it was lay on hands. Was it lay on hands, or was it something else?
Yep.
Ability just really helped out the party to navigate that. And where we ended is where we will, of course, be starting today. So basically you exit the caverns with these mushrooms, and it sort of opens up to, what you can kind of see behind me, sort of a sort of underground stonemasonry, well-worked place. And let me actually read, since I can't talk today, what you see. Okay. So after descending the stairs into pitch black darkness, the air is really thick and humid. And one of the first things that you can see as you sort of walk down into this place is that there is a sort of a thick and heavy, it looks to be a mist, but it doesn't look completely like mist. But you can basically only see about 20 feet ahead of you. It's just this thick, sort of silvery white mist.
Can I see through it?
Sorry?
Can I see through it?
You cannot,
Even
actually.
with gold and Aether goggles?
It is like an opaque substance of some kind. If that makes sense.
I'd like to cast thaumaturgy to see if I can move it away. I want to see how it acts as a vapor.
Yeah. Sure.
You imagine just do this.
Well, but I want to do it like in a larger.
Okay.
Is that Big B's magical thaumaturgy?
Yes. No, it's Ruark's magical thaumaturgy. Anyway.
Yeah, excuse you.
Okay. So as you do that, Risa, indeed, the mist, we'll just call it that. The mist does sort of kind of move, and then it kind of reforms back together, like quicker than it should if it was like fog, right?
Yeah. Does it seem like it has a notable boundary, or is it like when you're in normal mist, you can does it look like we're in it right now?
Sort of, yeah. So it seems to be down once you descend into this down past the stairs, and it is noticeably cooler down there, so it could possibly be a temperature thing. You're not sure, but there is sort of this part in the stairs where the mist starts to form, and then kind of goes fully more into it.
Hey, Rove, if you look at this mist, is this a natural mist, or is this made by magical means? Are you able to determine that?
Question. I'm going to switch over to my green lenses and look into the mist. Is it magical in any sense, Colby?
Wait, green? Green is bioscan.
Oh, sorry. Purple.
Okay, purple.
My
Purple. It is not magical at all. Yeah.
I just looked up True Sight. I'm able to see into the ethereal plane as well, apparently.
Okay.
So making a note.
Sure. Yes. So this is something that is definitely on the material plane. It's not on the ethereal plane at all. But yeah, it's there.
Cool.
It's just here.
I propose we send in a probe. I'd like to summon my my turret, Gabi, my arcane cannon thing.
Sure.
The healing one, actually.
Okay.
And I'd like to send it forward into the mist.
Sure. Oh, and then you can also see. Okay. You can also see sets of footprints that have gone from the stairs into this place. This place also appears quite dusty, and this and what's weird is on the ground you can see this really fine sort of like orange dust. It's really strange and peculiar.
Have we seen this? Have we seen this before, gentlemen?
I don't remember an orange dust.
I remember an orange liquid, which we have.
Almost like a burnt orange.
Like, wait, like embers? I'm gonna hold my hand.
No. It's not hot at all. And it's almost like sand.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
but it's more like it's not sand.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And you can
sure.
see some of these footprints that have descended the stairs and kind of walked off into this place.
So it's not sand, you're saying?
No, it is not. And then these footprints have disturbed it. You can also see a vague outline of these two large, imposing what appear to be statues. And through the hallway, you can sort of see this visage of these large men holding two bells over this grand hallway. Two men on either side.
I kind of creep in up on the wall or ceiling, kind of up high, into that, like where one is, kind of like right around there, and I like listen and smell and close my eyes and put my claws into it, and I sort of feel out to see if there's undead.
Are you going to climb on the wall, or are you going to climb on the ceiling?
Let's kind of do Spider-Man halfway in between. Let's get like in the crack.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Gabi, while he's doing that, I'd like to look at the dust.
First one.
Sure.
My magical goggles. Is it magic in any way?
No. No, it's not. All right, Ruark. You notice that on the ceiling there are these small weird patches of this sticky black substance that is almost spread out like spider webs in a way, but like only on the ceiling, not through the air, just only on the ceiling.
I don't touch the web.
Yeah. Okay.
And I instantly let everyone know, and I'm also reaching out to sense for undead.
Okay.
Or elves.
Or elves.
Yeah.
Very important.
Or humans.
Okay.
Or elves. I'm not racist or anything.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's just go with a lot.
Of which one?
Of undead.
Elves.
Of elves.
So many elves.
So like a
Okay.
lot of undead. Are they powerful undead? Weak undead?
I don't think you're able to know that. I think you're only able to know if they're there and where they are.
Read real quick what it says. Determine if favorite enemy is within 5 miles, numbers, direction, and distance.
So yes. Direction. Oh, actually, fun fact. Karn, as you walk down this blue raven comes above you and this sort of magical blue raven begins to fly above you.
That's neat.
Does anyone else see that?
Yeah, everybody does.
Can I switch to true sight again, Gabi?
Sure.
Does the raven part the mist for us at all, or is it just hanging out?
No, but do you, Dylan, remember what the raven means?
Oh crap! Wait.
Are you checking out again? Are you going on a trip?
Let's see.
On holiday?
It was an upgrade from your thigh bone.
Oh, that's right. I could have written that down.
Does it glow blue and orcs are?
I'm pretty sure, unless you choose.
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. It's when undead are within 60 feet. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So, I will inform the party like the rest was dead or close, approximately 60 feet.
And Nathan, it's every direction except any of the north directions.
Yeah, Nathan's not here. Only.
Oh, sorry, Ruark. Sorry, Ruark. You're right. So it's basically every direction except from the direction you came.
So we're surrounded.
Ooh.
Hey.
Sounds like it. I'm gonna call my my turret back, Gabi.
Sure. Oh, one more thing, Ruark. As you're sort of climbing the walls, you notice that over here and over here, there's a set of 3 rusty levers on each side of the corridor.
Boy. Puzzle time.
Puzzle time.
Would we like to look at these statues real quick and search them? Just see if there's anything like do they have like so my friend here, Rove, is like really good at understanding how things, engineering things. And so are these statues, do they look like they move and turn, articulate? Is there any dust, that has been disturbed in these areas? Is there anything that would make us think these are golems? We don't be dumb and just walk into shit.
That's true. You are certainly one to be cautious when the situation calls for it.
And sometimes when it doesn't call for it, but I'm not here to judge.
Who am I to judge? Gabi.
Yeah.
I would like to change to magic detection.
Sure.
My lenses.
Sure.
And I would. Where is the sand or the not sand exactly? The dust, the orange dust.
Everywhere on the floor.
Everywhere.
Actually,
Yeah.
I wanted to examine like the footprints. So if you were do your thing, Noah.
Cool.
But I just look at that first before you walk through.
Sure.
Everything.
Awesome.
Okay.
One, Gabi. I wanna specify that I actually put my turret on my back, like it has little legs like a crab. And it's gonna like clasp onto my backpack, so where I go, it goes.
Okay.
And I would like to use Misty Step, actually.
Okay.
Which I have.
Okay, so you can only see 20 feet ahead of you, so you can only go 20 feet instead of 30.
How far are the statues?
20, 30.
25.
30 feet-ish.
30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So you said 20. I can only see 20 feet ahead of me, Gabi?
Yes, you can only see 20. Everyone, no matter who you are, can only see 20 feet ahead of you.
Is the dust on the wall?
I suppose a little bit, but like it's mostly it's kind of heavier, so it's like not really on the wall. No, it's not on the wall.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, it's been so long since I've been in my character sheet.
I can crawl over there and take a look.
Could you?
Okay.
Sure, I'll do that. I'll move Senior Meow over this way.
I may come later.
Sure. So as you as you get over there, Ruark, you can see that in between the statues on the floor is this large stone dais that has all these strange markings on it, just like strange markings carved in it.
So I'm being meta as fuck, but I played a video game where there were 2 statues like this and levers, and then we have all the burnt embers, and I'm thinking that they're like 2 statues like call down like flame or something. I don't know. I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, we've seen a bunch of bizarre traps being strung on us. I'm seeing bells. I'm getting nervous about them being.
Is there any burn marks on the statues or
no? None. No. The
Are the
statues
bells,
look.
are the
Sorry?
bells real bells, or are they just like do they have the the bell?
Good question.
Inside?
Yes, they are. Yes.
Is that easy to disable?
What I will say to answer that question is that they are sort of kind of hanging midair about 15 feet from the ceiling or from the wall.
This might seem weird, but I don't know if I'm good at disabling things. I'm no thief, but if we wanted a bell not to make a bunch of noise, you could take the dongle, for lack of a better, and wrap it in like leather or something or a hide, so that when it went, so in case there's something that lets all these things know we're here, and it would be nice just not to, I don't know.
I'll have it.
Can I
Dylan
thumb
says
upon
maybe
my
I'm being
repository of undead knowledge to see if like sound actually attracts vampires? Like, are we in like a 28 days later type of thing? Or do I?
Well, I mean, I think I would assume that I would have enough passing knowledge that vampires are smart. They're intelligent.
We know we're fighting vampires?
Yeah, where did vampires come from?
Risa, do you want to make a history check, see what you, or an arcana check, either one, see what you know about vampires?
Did I use my religion because my entire religion revolves around dead people?
Absolutely, you can get advantage, Karn.
Oh, nice.
And you're from Whitestone.
I would like to help him because my favorite enemy is undead.
Well, I got a 13, so that's.
You can just go ahead and roll, Nathan, straight up. Then
I get a +6 to whatever this, +4 to whatever this is. Yeah, 9. Woo!
Okay. Well, so Risa, you know that vampires are in this world in Teldoria. They're not a common thing, and they're very, very secretive, and most heroes are very, very frightened of them. They are not necessarily something to be trifled with. They're very, very fast, and these are just things that you've learned. You've never seen one or even met someone that has met vampire. You might not even think that they're real potentially. They're very much a folklore thing, but enough people, especially in Whitestone, have been commenting over the years that these things do exist, and that they are indeed more powerful than most people would think.
Karn, don't ring the bell. That's all I want to say. The second
Why are you looking at me? I'm not gonna ring nothing.
Gabi, how far away are the levers?
The levers are maybe, I don't know, couple feet from each statue.
So like, did you have to ping them?
Yeah, they're about right here. Yeah, about right here.
Cool.
They're kind of on the square right next to the statues.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, real quick. We got past it a little bit. I'd like to look at the footprints. I'd like to see how many there are and roughly what their what type of creature made them and where are they going.
Sounds great. Give me a survival check. 8. You can tell that it is more than probably 2 different creatures. You do notice that some of the footprints are larger and some of the footprints are pretty small, and some of the footprints are in between.
And are they all boots or shoes? Or?
Yeah, they're boots. Yeah, they're you can easily tell that they're boots. And yeah, but that's really all you can gather. That was definitely more than 2, but you're not really sure how many, or where the tracks lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a little.
From what you can see, anyways, from where you are, yeah.
Let's root around in that giant bag of holding we have, and I'm sure we have some sort of leather or bedroll or armor.
A lot of leather, and in fact, that's a great idea.
And let's wrap the dongles.
The dongles?
Yeah,
Word.
the bell. So the bell would
The
it's
clangers.
dong. It would go
I
dunk.
also have the dag of spell storage that I have, which by the way, I can only do one of. I looked deeper into it. Sorry, gang. The one that I have right now has 8 spells of web in it.
Cool.
Gabi, I don't know how far that stretches, but would a spell of web encapsulate a bell? Could it be used on objects?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Do you want that?
Let's see what web. Yeah.
Okay. You conjure a mass of thick, sticky webbing at a point of your choice within range. It fills a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, it's a conjure. You're literally conjuring it into existence.
Awesome. We could do the entire statue if you want. Let's go ham or go home. So Gabi, if my feline friend would like to crawl his way back along the ceiling, or the wall, I would like to give him the web or the dagger of webs.
Okay.
Which has 8 charges, BT dubs. You can use my spell modifier for future reference. And I would personally like to take a piece of leather and stand on it, and then use Misty Step.
Okay. As Ruark climbs back, he falls to the ground, completely unconscious.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Crawls to the ground.
Yeah. Ruark, everything just all of a sudden goes black. There's nothing.
Wait, how far is he from us? Where is he?
He's right here, we'll say. And he just fell to the ground. He's
When
still
he,
breathing. He's. Yeah.
Is that when he entered the mist or just
Hey.
hit the ground?
It's very obvious what's going on. There's a disturbance in the forest, and my mother-in-law's around.
Can someone don't touch anything? We need to get him over here.
I don't want to use Misty Step anymore, Gabi.
I don't want to use Misty Step anymore.
If only Buddy had the ability to telekinetically pick somebody up and move them.
That's a level 5 spell.
If only we had a witch.
I will. Okay, I'm gonna get on my broom.
Here, how about this? Why don't I tie you to me on your broom so that if you like go over there and run unconscious, I can just pull you back.
Sure.
Bro,
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm
Good idea.
getting on. Okay, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna hover over, and then grab Ruark and start pulling him back.
Sure. As you kind of hover over there into the through the mist, Risa. Actually, why don't you give me a perception check?
Oh no.
Ooh. How far is she? Can I see her while she's doing this?
Oh yeah, you can still see her. I mean, it gets a little misty, so you can't fully see. Okay, Risa. So you are on guard. Your eyes are wide open.
Oh yeah.
And you can see this interesting sort of like silvery shimmer and flash come from the mist you did not see before. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, was that a perception check? Never mind. It's not enough.
Wait. There was a magical thing in the mist, like a silver.
That Risa could see. You guys did not see that.
Noah.
Not
I didn't say a magical. I just said a shimmer.
Yeah.
Could I do a clogged of reality manipulation before she does that Constitution throw, so she can re-roll her perception?
Can you do it for other people, or is it just you?
Why do you want to re-roll her
it's
perception?
anybody.
She got a 22.
Oh, she got 22?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the 6 that was there.
No.
Okay.
I got a 10 on my console.
That I would like to add 5 to, which I can do now.
Okay. Okay. So Risa, you are feeling extra fortified, and you fly down and you sort of grab Ruark, by the scruff of his neck, and fly him.
Yeah. Beep beep.
flying back. Yeah, maybe.
Go back this broom up.
He seems to be fine. Other than actually, hold on.
Risa, he's very, very handsome, and I think if you kiss a sleeping beauty, they wake up.
Ruark, you do take 2 damage from the fall though. So yeah.
You give Ruark the kiss of life by slapping him across the face.
Try not to touch any of the dust.
Can I shake? Yeah, I'll shake. I'll thaumaturgy the dust off of him, but bring him, but whip him back onto the onto the stairs.
It's that mist. It's totally that mist.
Okay, Ruark, you kind of come to again, like woof, woof, woof.
Is Lassiter around? Did I go out drinking last night? What's going on?
So guys, I'm tempted to use Thunder Wave to try and push away the mist, but that's gonna be loud. So I want to use that as a last resort to get rid of it.
If only you had a zone of like clean air, wind wall, or something like that. If only you had a wind wall spell.
But wind wall works in a line, and it's true. I guess I could. Galby.
Yes.
I'm gonna use wind wall.
Okay.
I think that's 50 unbroken feet of
sure.
Of 20 or 15 foot high wind.
I put my hand on your shoulder. Oh no, just kidding.
Okay.
Okay. It's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
And I cast Mage Armor because I think this is gonna start some shit.
It's gonna do.
Okay.
Gonna do that.
Sure. So the wind wall does sort of disperse this fog, this mist. Yeah, indefinitely. Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Yeah. It does.
So we can see now.
You can, yeah, you can see, but yeah, all the way that you can see on the map. Yeah.
Shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How fast does the wind go? Do you know?
That's a good question. I think it's fast enough to deflect, to prevent any I think small creature.
Okay, so it would
from passing through it, and any projectile.
You can see as the wind kind of disperses the fog, you can see that it also messes up and completely obscures the footprints that were on the ground.
Shit.
Oh crap.
And you also notice that on this Ruark, you kind of see on the stone dais the footprints looked different and interesting, but you didn't really get a close look, so you don't know.
Good. Let's see. Were there any if there are any creatures along that path, Gabi, like hidden in the mist, they will have to take 3d8 bludgeoning damage unless they
there is not, but thank you for telling me. Yeah.
Cool. Sorry guys, that was kind of foolish in hindsight. But
we'll figure it out. I think it was a good plan.
I actually think it was great. Let's make sure we take care of the bells like we were thinking.
Yeah.
So let's wrap that up.
We can pass through the wall, and it'll help keep our backs covered in case there's any projectiles.
So there's a wall of wind right by these bells currently.
Mm-hmm.
What's the air?
So
it just goes straight up. It just goes straight up. That's it. It's a magical. Imagine Moses, but with wind.
Sure. There are no eddies.
Okay, let me describe it a little bit more. So the bells that are held by the statues are held in place, so they're not just like a dangling bell, right? So the actual bell part is made of metal and it has a ringer inside of it.
Oh, word! It's hefty.
Yeah, so it's not. And it looks rusted. It looks really, really rusted. So the wind actually doesn't even affect the bell.
So now I think is a good time to do some investigating.
Okay.
So
let's investigate the bells and see for whom they toll.
I'm gonna go over to the lever.
Nice, Dylan.
And I'm gonna try and crouch down and like keep kind of a lookout, but I'm gonna switch to my true sight goggles again, and I'd like to make an investigation check on maybe how the lever works, maybe what it's connected to, if it's
Yeah.
operational. I don't want to pull it, but I just want to.
Sure. No investigation check needed. It's basically either each lever can be pushed away from you or pulled towards you. The levers are just kind of in random positions at this point.
Okay. So it's like a 3-position lever, like top, middle, bottom.
No, so it's it's just towards you or away from you. There's no middle. It's just like either that.
Ones and zeros.
And the levers, by the way, are made of stone. They're made of granite.
Stone lever. Okay. Do we know if they're connected to anything?
Not that you could see. But remember that you did you did see that, this area was all magical.
Another quick question. Sorry guys. Is this wall or is it a barrier to which empty space exists?
No, so it's a wall.
Okay, this is like floor to ceiling.
It's like a
These are hallways.
This is not that's not another room over there or anything.
Cool.
No.
Can I see any further down the hall?
Where are you? Yeah, I suppose you can see a little bit. Just give me 1 second here.
Especially if I have both dark vision and true sight.
You can just see here.
Well, he's doing all of this. I'm wrapping the bells in leather and I'm rubbing them because I just want to say that's done.
Word. My fear there though is that we're potentially going to need these bells in some way, and I don't want to have to cut through a bunch of web, even though I suggested it. I know.
You know what cuts through web really quick? Fire.
True. So yeah. Gabi, after he's done webbing up and padding and all that stuff, I'd like to propose we pull one of these levers.
You can't help yourself. It's like
lever, bell, we've webbed the bell, we've padded the bell, so whatever it's going to do, hopefully shouldn't work.
Good point.
I'm just getting your blessing.
You're gonna do it whether we say yes or no.
I'm gonna do it anyway. It just feels better if I
do it.
Okay, so
how many levers are
there's 3
by each statue?
Yep.
Shit. And there's 2 bells per statue.
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna pull the leftmost lever down.
Okay. Nothing happens.
We didn't hear anything, didn't see anything.
You just it kind of takes a second. It's really crusty.
Okay. Then I'm gonna push it back up.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna take the next lever. I'm gonna pull it down.
Okay.
I'm listening for absolutely anything.
Sure.
Ruark, can you potentially keep an undead ear out, so to speak, or anybody with that sense?
I enter into my meditative state.
Karn, can't you detect a bit more precision with range on undead?
Sure. Here, let me push the button that tells me where the undead might be. I do know they're within 60 feet because of my fancy bird.
I know whether they're within 5 miles and how many and where they're at.
And where they're at. So you have a direction.
Yeah.
So I will use one of my divine senses, Gabi, and I posted that in the chat.
Karn, I feel like maybe you don't have to do that.
I have 3 more of these.
I know, but okay.
I
was weirded out.
We have a 60-foot.
Gentlemen, I'm a little weirded out why you're not more concerned about undead within 60 feet of us.
I mean, we're in the catacombs. It's not like we don't live in a magical world.
I'm not saying I'm surprised.
Terry, are you really that worried about a zombie horde of fucking zombies?
So Karn,
there is no Terry, only Risa, that 5 out of 10 girl next door looking type lady.
So Karn would be this direction. You see that? It would be this direction. Hold on. And this direction.
So everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool. But they're within 60 feet.
You might have been right, Risa. That might not have been the best use of my divine abilities.
I'm sorry. What did you say? What was that?
You were probably right, Risa. That might have not been the best use of my
I think it has value. I think it has value. If we're using a 2-mile detector.
I'm not Rourke. I don't need confirmation or like affirmation or anything.
I'm just saying. I'd like to know if they're within 60 feet. Obviously, they're within 2 miles. We just saw them 2 miles back.
No. I mean, literally, I can tell if they're in 1 foot, 2 miles. It literally tells me the distance, the number.
I thought you just know the direction.
No.
How far away?
No. Let me read it to you.
Okay.
Okay. Additionally, you can attune your senses to determine if any of your favorite enemies lurk nearby by spending 1 interrupted minute in concentration, as if you were concentrating on a spell. You can sense whether any of your favorite enemies are present within 5 miles of you. This feature reveals which of your favorite enemies are present, their numbers, and in the creature's general direction, and distance from you.
Yeah.
Distance.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, there
are multiple groups of
enemies. Roughly 60 feet. Roughly 60 feet in all the directions that
Are they closing?
Except for south.
Right. This last little bit was important. It said if there's multiple groups, it tells you information about each group too.
Okay. Mr. Ruark, sir. Maybe you can tell us where the greatest threat lies in terms of numbers.
Maybe I can.
Yeah, maybe DM.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Where's the greatest concentration of enemies?
Where's the greatest threat?
Equally in all directions.
Roughly
between like maybe like 1 less or 2 less, but yeah.
Consistent at least.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm hearing is we gotta just bust down the doors and just smite some undead.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Gobi.
Yeah.
I'd like to cast grease on the stairs to the right.
You'd like to cast grease? Except, I will say that there's only 2 of them, 1 on each side.
Right.
On either side of these stairs. So like there's 1 like I don't know, somewhere over here. And there's like 1 over here.
Yeah,
so
there's only 2 stairs. So
but then everywhere else there's I don't know, roughly about 10 or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's head towards the greatest threat. Let's go straight. Let's go south.
Cool. I just want to make sure we're hemmed, you know. We don't have anybody bum rushing us. So I'm gonna pass.
I still want a zombie horde right now.
I'm with you, but just being careful.
I kind of want to do this. What can we do onto the other stairs?
We could web them.
I could cast grease again, or you could do web. Actually, that's great.
Or big thing. I could just hit them all until they fall over.
I feel like
they're all gonna get hit eventually. I just don't want to have to hit many at the same time.
I'll tell you what.
That's what you have room for.
Let's have some symmetry. I'll take my last grease trap and I'll put it on the other side on the stairs.
Cool. Is it a friendly fire safe?
No.
Ooh.
But you notice here's the thing that this is kind of a waste of time in my opinion. There's webs up on the roof, which means spiders are just going to crawl right on in. So there's undead. There might be undead driders. Who the fuck knows? We're dealing with my mother-in-law. She's a
Is she a drider?
She's a loaf lover.
That's true.
Drider? I hardly know her. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, So, all right, go forward. I will hang back.
All right. So, are we going west?
South.
Okay. Here we go. Do you want me to be next to you? You want me buddies? You want to bust down this door?
Okay. So everyone goes south. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
Gobby, right.
So are we done experimenting with levers? Are we not? Are we just gonna leave those?
For the time being,
Well, we're working
I'm
on
just
the
as
door.
curious as you are, Grove.
Start pulling some levers.
As you walk onto the stone dais, it lights up. All of the whatever those runes are, whatever on it, they light up.
Gobby, I don't want to walk forward.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay by the levers and keep pulling them.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get off the dais.
Wait, sorry. Can you explain the dais again? Where is it? What is it?
Yes. So
maybe illuminate a little bit more.
Yeah. So the dais, kind of. It's pretty large, actually. Here, let me try and see if I can draw it.
Also.
Oh no, that's.
Is it in the dark?
Hold on. Okay, sorry. So basically it encompasses every space adjacent to all these statues, including where Karn and Ruark are standing. And it has strange numerical symbols written in a strange language.
Could you potentially reveal this on the map?
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I'm kind of getting at when I'm like, can I see down the hallway?
No, it's in between the statues.
Yeah.
You guys are on it right now? Like.
Yeah.
And as we went up to it, it lit up. Which
it's not like as you stood on it.
Yes. Shit, where?
Hey, let's step back off of it. Let's use your Rove's backpack, buddy.
There.
Oh.
And see if it lights up for him.
Okay, I'll send them forward.
Yep, it still lights up.
Okay, I bring him back. I'm like, it's okay.
let's put him on there and pull some levers.
True. Sorry, Bob. Back into the fray. I send him forward, Gobby. He stands on the dais.
You hear a behind you.
Behind me.
Your friend Kaz has fallen unconscious.
Holy shit.
Is he standing in the not dust?
I remember I switched back to true sight, Gobby. Can I see anything? If anything's invisible, I can see it.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll give him some smacks.
Okay. This time he's not coming to. It's almost like he's sleeping.
Check him over. See if he's been shot by any arrows.
No, he didn't take any damage or anything.
If it was a small projectile, they wouldn't have been able to get through the wind wall. Just a heads up.
Yep. No, it definitely wasn't.
Huh.
Actually, Kaz is a small character, so are small characters allowed to get through wind walls?
Let me see if it's small or tiny.
I thought it was tiny.
Maybe it's tiny.
He's like, you stay here. You stay here. You stay here.
Let's start pulling levers.
Word.
Well, yeah.
Gobby, so my turret is on the dais. I'm assuming that you guys are not on the dais anymore and want to step back.
Correct.
My Warforged friend.
On the ceiling.
Cool. So, and then I start pulling the same levers, Gobby. I start with the left, and then I do the middle, and then I do the right.
Okay.
And if an effect happens, I want to stop at that lever.
You pull. Nothing's.
Any
happening.
movement from the bells, even if they're like padded.
No.
Okay. You guys want to pull the other ones on the other side?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So pull those three, and then I'm thinking we pull the same levers on the side, on both sides at the same time. If that doesn't do anything. So I'm assuming.
I'm gonna back up to the stairs with Kaz.
So I'm assuming, Karn, that you can pull some levers on your end.
Karn says yes.
Awesome. So Gabi, he pulls the right, the middle, and the left. So starting from further up, starting from north to south.
Okay. So and maybe we can just say actually.
And guys, keep a lookout. Watch each other's backs while we're doing this.
So maybe we can. So just well, I suppose we could go to discard too, but maybe we can just say that the letter X is away from you and Y is towards you, and we'll always start with north and go north to south. So what do you, which X is away, Y is toward you.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Why didn't we try to get everyone in the party to see what the writing on the runes on the floor were?
True.
The lit up runes. We should read those before, because they might have some clue as to what's up.
I do want to figure out what you're saying though, Gabi. As far as away from and towards you, I was just talking about like the top of the map versus the bottom, like Kaz wise versus Ruark wise.
Yep. Yeah, we can always go from north to south. That's
Cool.
fine. Yeah.
Awesome.
Does anyone speak Sylvan? Because these runes are in Sylvan, language of the Fae.
That's a good question.
I speak Sylvan.
Sweet.
Okay, so basically, Risa, these runes are just the numbers 1 through 10 on this dais.
Ha.
Okay.
So has our lever pulling not changed any of this, any of the numbers?
No, and it's currently on the number 8 is right here.
Try and Ruark, can you try and spin the dais?
Sure.
It does not move.
When we pulled the levers, did the numbers change?
Nothing changed.
Not like you said. It's currently on 8. Okay.
Like
I'm
you
thinking
said,
like
we'll just-
into this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna assume that y'all were just pulling random stuff like.
No, we were actually being procedural, Gabi. It was like down, starting from the stairs, and ending towards the dais.
Okay.
It was pulling one lever at a time and replacing it if it did nothing. So
Okay, and Ruark, are you standing on it right now?
Hell no.
Okay, can you move your piece off then?
I'm up on the. I'm up.
Oh, you're on the ceiling. Okay, or maybe.
And
Oh,
the
is that
turret-
what that icon's for? Okay, that icon is okay. Got it.
And the turret is on the dais.
It's on the dais. I should draw a little shit then. Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
turret
which-
is right here. The healing turret. So I'd like to start doing some coordinated lever pulling. So starting from the stairs, pull both of the levers that are closest to the stairs on both sides.
Towards you or away from you?
So starting, I guess starting behind me and ending. That doesn't really apply, Gabi. I'm like standing next to all the levers. What I'm saying is, if there are 3 levers, like 1, 2, 3, right? That's how they're situated.
Yeah.
Starting from the lever that is closer to the stairs.
Right. Yeah. Lever number 1.
Ending closer to here.
But
Right.
Shane, do you want to pull it towards you or away from you?
Yeah.
Again, down and then up if it doesn't do anything. So starting with the closest
And then just putting it back to where it was. Okay.
Pull it down. Look, see if it does anything, and if it doesn't, push it back up.
No.
So I do that.
You do that twice, nothing happens.
I do that for each lever.
Okay, nothing happens.
Cool.
Let's
Nothing
now procedurally, let's pull 2 down at the same time. And then 3 down at the same time.
So if I'm looking at the wall, and if Karn is looking at his wall, I'm gonna start left, middle. Okay.
Left middle towards you?
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose I should probably. All right. Then why don't we just say all the levers are away from you? Why don't we just say that? Because I didn't think about that.
All levers are away from me.
Whoopsie.
The levers that I'm at, I pull the first 2, starting from the left, and pull them down towards me.
Okay. So as you do that, the dais starts to turn.
Ooh, cool.
Well, yeah, it kind of lights up and it turns, and you can see a faint glow from underneath the web, and the statues are where the bells are.
Fire's about to happen.
Can I change to my magic sight, Gabi, and look at the statues?
Yes, they are glowing radiantly.
Vocation?
With what vocation?
I need to check out Schools of Magic. 1 second.
It's gonna be evocation, I bet.
Probably that seems right.
Are we summoning something? Or evocation? Some kind of effect?
Okay, here we go. Cool.
The school of what?
I suppose divination.
Divination.
Yeah. Or actually, no. No, not that. Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Yeah, enchantment. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I got a little confused there. What caused the what did you do that caused the?
I pulled the first 2 levers.
At the same time.
On my side down. Yes. Have any of the numbers changed, Robbie?
No. Well, except for what I said before. No. Otherwise, no.
Like it's still at 8.
Yeah.
Cool. But the dice turned.
Or no. Sorry. Yeah. So the die is turned, and now it's on 9. We'll say.
On 9. I wonder if this is a counter or a dial.
And what do we want it at something else?
That's what I'm wondering. Do we want it at something else, or is it inevitably going to keep counting? Like, have we built up another charge on something? Is this, if it hits 10, does something happen? I don't know. You know. Let's find out. Gavi, I'd like to pull down the remaining lever on my side.
Okay. The statues light up even more brilliantly, and the dais turns to 10, and it kind of lights up with your turret. It kind of engulfs your turret with light, and then all of a sudden this enormous sound just rings out, not necessarily from the bells, but everywhere around you. And everyone go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. This enormous just ringing, and it shakes the entire structure that you're in.
Oh man,
this is gonna go great.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Ruark and Risa, the sound pierces your ears. Yeah. The sound pierces your ears. And it hurts very much. So you're going to take 15 points of psychic damage, each of you.
Wow.
And you fall, just kind of basically being prone and just like clutching yourself, and you cannot move. Okay. And then okay, great. And then you hear these and specifically you can see these black blobs dropping everywhere all around you guys.
Oh boy.
Yeah, these black sticky blobs just everywhere in here.
Fuck. Sorry for pulling the levers, guys. I had to find out. Hopefully you don't kill our cat.
And Ruark, since you're on the ceiling, one of them just reaches out kind of aggressively at you on the ceiling. So everyone except Kaz and Risa, why don't you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Are these undead?
Nope. No, they are not.
Dylan, re-roll that. Clogs of reality manipulation. There we go, baby.
Bam.
Zoop.
Bam. Okay, believe it or not, Rove, you did not succeed.
Well, shit.
But looks like everyone else did. Yeah. So, anywho, the blobs.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I've been muted this whole entire time.
You have.
Oh, you've been muted.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
damn,
sorry.
really
All right.
busy.
For the Constitution save. All right. So no.
Oh, we can add. We can add because we're in your
Yeah, Rogue
radiant.
gets +3 to your dexterity saving throw because you're next to me.
Thank you, baby.
Okay. Thanks for that. Okay. Well,
swoosh.
Rove, thanks to the inspiration of your friend, just being around him is so inspiring. You do actually get out, but basically these things just fall all over you. They're really sticky. They look like amorphous masses of black tar.
Yay.
So let me get this. So we can go ahead and roll initiatives.
So these aren't undead?
They're not. That is correct.
So I click my man and I push the initiative button. I've never rolled above a 10 initiative in this entire campaign.
We're rolling initiative. That's what we're doing. Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna have everyone except Kaz and Risa give me a perception check as well to see if you're not surprised.
Do I have advantage on those if I have the golden? Oh, I have the magic sight on. Never mind. Cool.
So I need to do a perception, right? Otherwise, I am surprised.
Yes.
Gabby, what is my current state? Am I unconscious? Am I stunned?
You are conscious, but you cannot move.
Okay. Like,
For right now, so you can still cast a spell. You're just like immobilized. You could still cast a spell or whatever, but like it's like moving, like physically moving, is difficult for you right now. And whoever else failed.
I got a 13. That's pretty good, right? Am I not surprised?
So I have this thing, Gabby.
Yes.
Gabby, called a Ring of Free Action that I'm wearing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And it says, in addition to difficult terrain, doesn't cost me extra movement. Magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. And you just said restrained. So
well, that's magic.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So this is actually yes. So So for that instance, that would work. But for an instance that you might find out soon, it's not going to work. But yes, so you would not be restrained because that was a magical effect. That is correct.
Cool.
But you still take the damage, unfortunately. Okie dokie. Did we get everybody in here? Is everyone?
Oh, I didn't do my initiative yet. Sorry.
And do you want to put Kaz in there somehow?
He's unconscious. I don't know if it.
Okay.
He's just sleeping. So. Okay, great. So, let's see. Perception. Okay, so Karn, unfortunately, you are also surprised, so you don't have to act this turn.
No.
However, everyone else is. Risa, did you give me a perception?
Oh, you said not me.
Oh no, that doesn't make sense though. Yeah, so give me a perception. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry about that. Okay, you're fine. So everyone but Karn. Sorry, Karn.
What the hell?
Last in initiative doesn't act in the first round of combat.
Oh god.
Nice.
Sorry, Karn. Okay. Anyways, Ruark, you see, probably because you're up there, you see all these things falling, and some of them on the ceiling. It's basically like parts of this spider web are coming apart, and some of it's attacking you. So it's like it's this stuff that's up on the ceiling too. So what do you do? And it's basically it's kind of covered a lot of the floor down below.
Cool. So What are? Can I determine anything more about them? Are they like some sort of? Are they starting to move and do their?
Oh yeah, they're amorphous sort of. Yeah, they're lashing out. They're pretty quick for being something that just looked stationary before.
Sorry, Gabby.
And but there's
just reviewed Windwall. It says smaller flying creatures.
Yep.
So if a small creature is traveling through the air,
sure.
Thanks
for saying these are actually not small. They're pretty big.
Thank you.
But thank you.
Yep.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 30-ish or so feet, maybe a little more, maybe like 40 feet from the.
And these things are just starting to come off the ceiling, but they're still on the ceiling.
Yeah, so it's okay. Let me describe it more. So basically, it's like a vein, right? This vein is pulling in other things from other areas. So it's pulling stuff from down here and and then they dropped. And so basically there is something on the ceiling and there's something on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah. I have that dagger that Rove gave me in my hand still. Mm-hmm. And so I am going to use my Horizon Walker ability is when I begin to attack, I wink out into the ethereal plane and wink back over here. And then I'm going to aim the dagger and I'm going to shoot a web onto the ceiling to try to like stop this, like all this stuff coming together. And I'm going to try to gunk it up and web it all.
Mm-hmm. Web grenade.
So where were you? You were okay. You were here and then there. Okay. So then you want. Okay. So then you want to cast web, basically.
Yeah, I'm using Rove had made a dagger that casts web, and I'm going to use that device to cast web on the ceiling.
Okay.
And so I think I ought to be able to hit it right in the center, and it ought to. Since it's 30 feet up and everything. It
20-foot cube.
Sure.
It should go like 30 feet.
Yeah. So down here, here maybe I'll just make a.
Got 5 more charges BT ups.
Make a big one. Whoa. Okay.
That's really
big.
It is really big.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So you web it all up, and it sort of gets stuck in it. This turn. You can tell that because it's a sticky creature, it is going to move out of it on the next turn, though.
Wait, did I just move closer to a giant big thing?
I mean, it's one big thing, so it's just parts of it are dripping off. So it's
gotcha.
It's one big thing down here on the floor, and it's one big thing on the ceiling, and it's one big thing up here. It's just all one thing. If that makes sense. It's kind of hard to, yeah. So
and then just for fun, the thing right in front of me, let's shoot it real quick with the flame.
Wasn't that your action to cast web?
You have to use an action to do it.
Do I not? Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
But I can't use bonus action.
No.
I don't think so. No. Unless web is it's not.
Yeah. Fortunately, sir, that's not gonna be your turn unless you have a bonus action that you can do.
That's what I was just saying. I have a shitload of bonus actions I can do.
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to cast a Hunter's Mark or?
I can literally shoot a gun on a bonus action.
Does that require you to take a full action attack first? Because some of them do.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. I just know that because, for example, like with dual wield fighting, you have to actually attack.
That's what it is. So his guns are dual wielding guns. So you can use the bonus action as an extra attack.
I also don't have to use the guns for bonus action. Before I got that, I also had the ability to attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
It's one of my other abilities.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that? Just like a ranger thing?
When you gave me that as part of the Lassiter's Evil Twins, I was like, well, that's cool. I already have that.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So then, yeah, that's fine. Do you want to attack with a bonus action?
I just want to see. I want to see if it does any damage. Okay. So the big blob in front of me, I just want to shoot it with a fire bullet and see if it actually does anything.
Okie dokie. 17 to hit. Let me get. Okay, and those are. Let me see. Okay, so the fire does kind of spread on it. It doesn't burn like it would on oil, but it still kind of stays there and licks it. So, yeah, does that deal 9 damage? Am I reading that right? Yeah. Okay.
And so basically, it does nine fire damage and 17 regular damage.
Oh, okay.
And then it has to make a dexterity saving throw, and if it fails, it doesn't do 2d6.
I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I'll still give it a chance to roll. It got 2.
Well, then it takes another 10 points of damage.
Okay. Sounds good.
And it's on fire.
Yeah, it's yeah,
whatever.
Okay.
Whatever
sure, we'll say it's on fire. That's fine. Alrighty, sounds good.
For the sake of argument, let's say it's on fire.
Mr. Rowe, what do you want to do?
All right. I am going to cast 3 scorching rays straight at the main mast. So the main mast near where Ruark is. Do any of those hit?
The main where Ruark is, yes. All of them except the first one.
Ooh.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. What's happening to Noah? Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Turning into a robot.
Okay. We might have to ready his action. Oh god, no. Noah, no.
Oh, you're tweaking out, dude.
He's glitching.
Noah's like at a drug-infused rave or something.
Wow. Okay, well at least he can see that. No,
Wow.
we're gonna come back to your turn. I don't know what's happening. We can't hear you either. We can't hear you either. So we're just gonna come back to you, okay?
Okay.
Oh wait, are you back?
Am I back?
Oh yeah, you're back now.
Okay. That's
Oh,
weird.
weird.
Yeah. Anyways, so you dealt 9 damage.
Yeah.
Is that
So that's 9 damage plus 1d8 because I'm using my
fire? Okay.
my wand. So that's 13 damage to it. Per ray.
Okie dokie.
So
13 damage
20
per ray.
Per ray, so 26.
Got it.
And as my bonus action, I will activate my turret.
Okay. Sure.
Give everybody 2d8 plus my modifier. Yeah, 2d8 plus 5. So myself and Karn both get 2d8. 17 temporary hit points.
Damn. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. Anything else from you, Mr. Rove? Is that it?
I'm within melee range of these blobs around me. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Most definitely. They're slowly just taking over the entire floor.
Slowly? How are they?
Well,
maybe
not slowly. They're just they're kind of becoming one mass. They're like one mass.
Moving?
One mass here.
Are they?
Oh, so they're joining up to
just to make everything easier. We're gonna do this,
dude. We should continue to pull those fucking those levers and see if we can create fire.
Like further in or further out? Is that what you're saying?
Like whatever we've been doing, we should.
That's more of what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
We should continue pulling the levers and see if we can continue the intensity of whatever this is doing.
Or I could summon more of them.
Maybe
it could. I feel like I kind of got us into this mess by pulling levers. I'm going to. You can find a place for it.
There we go. I found that's how it is. Yeah.
Jeez, is it around my feet?
It's everywhere in this hallway. It's everywhere. It's basically everywhere in this hallway.
Jeez. Would it help to resize the map such that the squares on the map match the squares on the board?
There's no help for us.
No, like you can switch to the map layer.
Yeah.
And resize the underlying map, because there are squares on the floor, right?
No.
It might help match everything.
Yeah, well, those are correct.
Right, but they don't match the
Oh, I
map.
see what you're saying. I mean, that's as close as I could get it.
Yeah, it is kind of finicky to do, especially if you're like taking a map from somewhere else. Yeah, it's not the easiest to do.
I wish there was more maps that didn't have that, because it's annoying. This is as close as I could get it. If you notice, the squares are kind of the same size, but yeah, I'm sorry. That's like the best.
We've been
it's
spoiled
okay,
by all
I
this
understand.
digitization. We can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can figure it out. We're smart, I think.
All right, Risa. Wait, no. Rose. Sorry.
I'm gonna try and move.
Okay.
Back up towards Kaz and Risa.
Okay. Well, don't move your character just yet.
Okay. I'd like to try and move.
Yeah, so basically, instead of doing attack of opportunity, why don't you just give me a strength saving throw? Because they're already reaching on your legs anyways, so you're just gonna have to try and kind of pull out. You did dodge them falling on you, unlike Karn.
I think I'm within Karn's radiance, yes.
Yeah.
You have to be within 10 feet of me, so oh god, yeah, you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can add 3 to that. Oh.
Okay. Unfortunately, they start to climb up your legs and hold your feet. It's almost like cement.
Ooh.
Hold your feet inside of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess that's my turn.
Cool. All right, Risa, what do you want to do?
Does this warrant some fire, gentlemen?
I should think so, but be careful.
Except for the fact that you're caught in a thing that you might want to catch on fire. That's not always a good idea.
Yeah. But there's a lot of wind though, still, apparently. I think.
So, oh yeah, you haven't been damaged yet. Yeah. So
if you cast if I'm on fire, I'm sure the wind will put me out.
Because wind doesn't,
So it's all over the floor.
Basically, yeah. So they kind of dropped and went like a big gross puddle.
Incredible.
Basically, if you're trying to move through it at this point, it's unless you have unless you cast fly or something, you're gonna have to step in it or step near it. Instead of me doing attacks of opportunity, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah.
I absolutely am not gonna step through. Well, you said I can't move anyway.
Actually, it's your first turn, right? Yeah, you can't move. You can't move.
I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna spit out a fireball.
Woo! Let's burn.
Hopefully I can get it in this far corner.
Are you gonna try and hit the one on the ceiling or the one on the ground?
You're saying one, but it sounds like it's just sort of like a non-specific area.
Yeah, that's this. I didn't think about this. Okay, I'm gonna say that there's one on the ceiling and there's one on the ground, but they're all kind of one thing. Does that make sense? So it has like one, you know what I mean? So, yeah, like they could rejoin potentially. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll just, tell you.
Yeah. Okay, I guess if to understand I will be aiming low to the ground such that the majority of the flame is. Also, Rurik is still on the ceiling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So the closest So I don't want to try and hit Rurik, obviously. So they can make a whatever I'm trying to hit, if appropriate, makes a dexterity save.
Okay. Probably gonna fail, but you never know. Okay. It got 7.
Sounds like a failure.
Yeah. Okay, so this large fireball just goes streaking out and just lights up the creature.
For 33 points of damage? I don't know if damage is a thing that applies to this.
Jeez.
Definitely, you can smell this acrid smell sort of waft from the wave of wind that the fireball makes. This is just like this burning, almost like this chemical smell.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okie dokie. Sounds good. All right. So, Karn, let's start with you. Unfortunately,
well, okay, sorry. I thought you were telling me my turn. I'm like, oh, I don't have a turn though.
No. So unfortunately, these creatures just sort of fell on you, and one of them kind of fell right on your shoulder, and then it kind of has these gross alien I don't know how to describe it. Just there's like these
cilia?
Cilia, but also I can picture it in my mind, but I don't know the words for it. It doesn't matter.
Superpods.
Yeah, it kind of looks like microscopic things, when they're multiplying and they grow and they put out a runner and then they put out more runners and more runners. Is that what those are called? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it does dendrites. Is that the name? Dendrites. Okay.
Dendrites.
So it sends out these dendrites up into your mouth, Karn, and it begins to fill your mouth and go down your esophagus.
Please no.
So give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Can I do free action? Just say ew.
Do not want.
I don't think that does it. Wait, is this a poison effect? This is actually kind of important.
It is not.
Dang it.
It is not poisonous or anything.
Curse you, DM, for telling me what the actual thing until.
Okay.
If I'm looking at him, Gabi, is it a magical effect?
We'll go with maybe.
Also, is this a magical thing? Am I seeing magic just all around me right now?
Well, you have to change as a bonus action. So if you want to do that.
I haven't changed from them.
Oh, okay.
I can see them.
Okay, got you. We're gonna go with yes.
What school?
Yeah. Well, it's almost like a magical creature. So magical creatures don't have schools. It's just like a magical creature.
No magical school effects that I can see at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Alrighty. Karn, you're going to take 23 points of damage as you can feel this thing go down your throat and go into your Warforged stomach, whatever that is.
Wait, okay. I was just gonna be like, well, if this is like a choking thing, I don't need to breathe, but it sounds like it's on the
no,
so 23 you said?
And you can feel it begin to eat away at the metal inside of you.
All right.
Gabi, can you move the blob down by a layer so I can still see the turret and shit?
Yeah.
Turret's still in the middle of the dice.
Oh, turret's dead.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got HP, so.
Cool. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then Rove.
Yeah.
The creature is grasping your feet, and it begins to bite you.
Bite me.
And climb up your body slowly. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. 19.
Okay.
I think I can still add +3. Still there.
Sure.
The radius is still there.
So you do kind of, shove some of it off, or whatever you do. However, you do still take some damage. Not all this though. You're gonna take 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, and this damage is necrotic. I forgot to say that.
Cat cam.
Bird. Does temporary hit points help with that, right? Necrotic ignore temporary hit points at all?
I think it just deletes them.
Sure, cool.
I think we'll just go with that for now.
I can't heal from it, right?
Yeah, until you rest. Yeah. Cool. And then what is it going to do? Oh, it is going to reach after Ruark. Send
You
out.
guys want to reach me? I'm up high. I'm like on the top shelf. You don't get me.
Well, the one up there does. And indeed, Ruark, it does. It kind of gets some of these dendrites on your arm. Go ahead and.
Dexterity saving throw?
I think, well, it's you're trying to want to get out of the grapples, so you probably will
at least what she's currently using.
want to do
I decided last time we died to actually look at all the guys' stuff.
Dylan, can you mute,
He's so
buddy?
hard to kill.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, anyways, where were we? Okay, yeah, so the dendrites sort of grab you. I'm assuming you probably want to try and get out. So you can make either an athletics check to pull out, or you can make an acrobatics check to kind of.
I mean, the first thing that would come to my mind would be to use Misty Step, which I.
Well, it's not your turn, so you can't do that.
It has to be my turn. Jeez, look at you.
And in fact, I'm going to rule that for this grapple, you can only use the strength athletics check. You cannot use.
For this grapple? But it's not movement, Gabi.
What's that?
It's not movement, though, with Misty Step. So they're impeding us from traveling through planar or magical.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Misty Step is not. He can't do it. It's not his turn.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
So you said either acrobatics or.
So no, I changed. No, it's athletics, just straight athletics. You have to try and pull out of it because there's not like because it's so sticky. You can't just like
dodge your way.
Yeah, dodge your way out.
Basically,
if it touches you, it's gonna stay. It's like an octopus tentacles.
I'm great at acrobatics. I'm okay at strength checks. I have 0 in athletics.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's still a 19 though. So
Booyah!
Okay.
Take that shit.
All right, you pull out Ruark. But
my pull-out game is strong.
But it still creeps towards you.
And it's not, but it's not an effective form of birth control. But anyways.
That's you.
Okay. Huh.
Well, Ruark has a daughter, so apparently his pull-out game's not that strong.
Who's your daughter in all of this?
Risa, a little bit of the blob, whatever we want to call it, does also lash out at you.
Yo!
And it gets advantage because you can't move. But yeah, this is with advantage, but I don't think. What's your AC? 19? Oh, because you did mage armor. Nice. It just hits the mage armor. It does get another attack though, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that one does hit. Unfortunately, Risa. Okay, Risa, you are. Risa, did you take damage?
Yep. From the bell.
Right.
Peel.
Thank you. That's right. I forgot about that.
You took
Sorry.
15 points of damage from that.
Yep, I forgot. Okay, Risa. So one is going to hit you. It kind of, it just grabs your leg, kind of your ankle. Go ahead and just give me a Constitution saving throw. As it begins to chew. Oh, okay. But you thankfully, it kind of recoils. Maybe it doesn't like the taste of you or something. I don't know what happened. It bit something bad.
I'm a snack.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, okay. Good job. So, Karn, it is your turn. You are currently covered in a black sticky creature. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn.
Before we do any more damage, quick question about necrotic versus temporary hit points. Can you add temporary hit points if you have necrotic damage?
I think we should Google that. I don't.
I've been trying. There doesn't seem to be a lot.
I don't. Let's go with no until we find out otherwise. How does that sound?
All right, okay. I have acquired a 20.
Okay, Karn, you are okay. right now. You can see. You don't need to breathe, so that's good. What would you like to try and do?
To try to finagle my way out of this thing, probably.
Sure. You want to make a athletics check? Just try and like. You're kind of in it, so your athletics check might be a little.
I got a 23.
Oh, Karn! You just. You begin ripping off the sticky thing. It is still inside your body. However, you have freed yourself so that if you want to, you could move.
All right. Is
or
it difficult
attack
terrain?
or something. What's that?
Is it difficult terrain?
It is definitely difficult terrain.
All right, so I can do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I guess I'm just gonna smack it and tell it like bad ooze, stop it.
Okay. And are you gonna use your mace?
Yeah, I'm gonna smack it.
Okay.
I got a 20 to hit.
Okay, well that is sure a hit.
For 15 damage.
15. Okie dokie.
And I will now attack. Ooh. You have words?
I do. So Karn, as you hit it with your mace, it just there's this flash of radiant damage, but your mace is stuck in it. You're gonna need to make a strength check on your next turn to pull out your mace and see if.
Well, I have 2 attacks per turn, so how does that affect that?
Well then go ahead and make one now. And
right,
if you can't get it out, then your mace is stuck.
Okay. So let's do the second attack. Oh, hey! It crit it. Woo!
Okay, wait. So first of all, do make an athletics check before.
Oh, sorry.
To see.
To see if I pry it out.
Exactly.
Oh, does a 15 allow me to pry it out?
Nope. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Karn, because you got a critical.
15 doesn't do it. Does anyone?
No.
Wait, do I have inspiration I can burn on this? I do. I'm burning inspiration.
Yeah,
I want that crit.
Sure. Yeah. Go for it.
Right, how about 27?
Yes,
for
Karn.
you, Chief.
You rip it out, and you go.
Then
in this large explosion of light, just engulfs.
Yep. And
where you
we're
hit.
going to do a well, first off, what? We're gonna do a
Nice.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna do a level 2 smite because I only have a level 3 spell slot. Because remove curse does nothing. Actually, no. I want to do a first level spell slot because I've got a bunch of those left. All right. So then first level smite. And then I will roll damage.
Damn.
Oh, Christ in a handbasket. So
Christ in a handbasket.
Wow. Okay. So first off, I deal 36 radiant damage on smite alone.
Jesus. Okay.
Well, I do 68 damage with a level 2 because I get 1 extra die on my smites. Wait, no, that's not right. Let me double check. I need to check improved divine smite. Let's see. About Uson. Right, and then we do divine smite, which is. Oh, okay. No, that is correct. Actually, I just rolled really well for both of them. So yeah, 36 radiant damage. Here, let me get the calculator out real fast. It's 36 plus 17 plus 7. So 60 damage in total.
Oh damn. Okay. The creature in addition to where Risa sort of threw a fireball, appears to have also been burned by your mace, and is slightly recoiling from you a little bit, but not completely.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
Any bonus actions from you, Karn, or are you good?
Bonus action. Oh, there was bonus action I could have done, but didn't do because I am a silly boy, which I don't want to do now. What size class is this creature?
Well, I suppose it's probably a
like enormous,
gargantuan, or maybe even bigger. It's really big.
It's
just
awful.
Is it possible for me to shove it at all?
No.
Okay.
It's too sticky. This is not possible.
Yeah, I don't have any fun bonus actions currently. So that'll be my turn.
Hey, Gabi.
Yeah.
So I've been doing some research about necrotic damage, and since it's a type of damage, it would attack temporary hit points first, correct?
Yeah.
I think so.
There's nothing that says necrotic damage bypasses temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's what we said though, right?
Right, but if I still have temporary hit points, necrotic damage prevents healing because it reduces your maximum HP. But if my actual life force HP was never affected by necrotic damage, I still have my
max your max HP isn't lowered at all.
Yeah. That's awesome. Sorry, I thought that's what we agreed on.
Right. There's just some eccentricities to it. I'm just making sure.
Yep.
But with temporary hit points, if I say, and maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot here, if I activate my turret again, and it's within 10 feet of me, I can accept that new amount of temporary hit points.
Yes.
Because they don't stack.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. You just if someone just healing doesn't work. Yeah.
Right. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
right. Ruark? Whose turn is it? Ruark?
Could be my turn.
Looks like
it.
Cool. Well, my evil twins get a little bit of a gleam in their eyes. And I am going to wink and then wink. And I'm going to take a couple shots. Actually, I'm going to take 3 shots. But the first one, I am going to attempt to imbue it with the Beholder Eye Ray.
Nice. Oh, and you were, sorry, really quick, you were able to move there either because you're walking on walls or because you teleported?
So it's basically like a what's that spell? It's very close to a Misty Step sort of thing.
Okay. You have to attack while you're doing it though?
I'm gonna attack. So basically
can you move 60 feet? Or can
in the 3 shots I will. So I'll basically wink 20 feet up here. So I was started right here.
Wait,
I'll wink to here, shoot. I'll wink to here, shoot, and then I'll wink to here.
Gabi, he can basically Misty Step and then attack or fire. That's part of his Horizon Walker ability.
Wow, really?
He does like bloop, 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 bloop. He's like a scorpion basically.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me read it to you.
I'm curious.
So at 11th level, you gain the ability to pass between planes in the blink of an eye. When you use the attack action, you teleport up to, it's only 10 feet. Before each attack to an unoccupied space you can see.
Okay. So you move 30 feet.
And then the third thing is if I attack at least 2 different creatures, I get an additional attack on top of my 3 attacks. So I can do 4 attacks in a round.
Wait, so then, and on top of attacking, you can then take a movement.
It happens right before the attack.
No, I'm saying.
Well, you can take a move. You move as part of your turn as well.
And I'm 10 feet over, and blam, I shoot my gun.
Yeah, we understand that mechanic.
So you do all that. So you do all that. You do all your attacks, and you're blinking.
Oh yeah, I could move. I could move too. Yes, correct. That's
not walk along the ceiling. Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how you can move 60 feet. Okay, I see. So you're using your move action and all your wings. Okay, I get it. Okay, sounds good.
But I think you remember I started by saying the first thing I was doing was the Beholder Eye Ray.
Okay, sure.
Nice.
All right. Go ahead and roll on the chart. See which ray you get.
Well, I have to make sure I hit first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the first thing is once per day you can use this to imbue. It has to be a successful attack. So
Sure.
I rolled a 26. Is that a successful attack?
Yes, definitely is.
Okay, then we roll a 1d10 on the beholder chart. So let me pull up the beholder chart.
Yeah.
1d10.
Beholder chart.
And it's a 6. Well, I was hoping for a 10. I was hoping for a 10, but oh well. Telekinetic ray. I don't know if this is going to do anything. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw, or the beholder moves it up to 30 feet in any direction.
Interesting. Okay, so let's see what happens here.
That's interesting.
Okay, it got 16.
It must succeed on a DC 16, so it succeeded.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
the ray didn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
But that's all right. Whatever. That's cool. Cool. Well, it still does damage, so that's cool.
Oh, Gabi, I need to roll concentration for maintaining my wind wall.
Oh, great. Okie dokie. And that is 16 points of damage.
16 points, and then I'm assuming this one is another 23 points. So 16 and 23, that's 33, 39 plus. Is it 14 hit?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
39, 49, 54, 60 points of damage with 3 dex saves, please. How much damage did I just say? What did I just say? Did I just say 60? Yeah, 60.
Jeez.
Okay, I think it. Well, it got a 16 dex save. It got a 14 and fail. Probably.
Oh, well, that's 3 failures, so that's another 66. So 60 points plus. Let's see. What was it? Slash roll. 66. Plus another 19. So 79 points of damage. And it's on fire.
Okay, Ruark. So, well, it's on fire. Oh wait, and your wind ball is still active, Rove?
It is.
Okay.
He's fanning the flames.
Truly, actually. That's a good point from Karn.
Okay.
It was also on fire from last round too. I don't know if that did an extra bit or not.
So basically, it kind of writhes with all this, this fire and whatnot, and
Rides.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys.
It's a shorter word this time.
You can give me shit. You can give me shit.
It's a new word to work on.
It's a new word to work on. So it splits in half, basically.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem.
Wait a second. Now there's 2 of them?
Yeah. Turn on your light.
What you up to, buddy?
Trap to the left. Oh my god.
All right, Mr. Rove, what do you want to do?
I'm going to use my bonus action of Misty Step.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
Give me. Oh wait.
Am I starting the round in something?
Give me a con save.
Okay. $20.
Okay. You do kind of fight it off, and it is moving up your body slowly.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step. And since this is from my Fey Touched ability, I don't have to use a spell slot for it.
Cool.
So I am going to go. I think it was 30 feet that Misty Step is.
Question.
Yeah.
For the group, how does Misty Step work if you're grappled?
It's not movement. Grappling prevents movement.
Yeah, if it's teleport while being
grappled. If here's a good point. If Lassiter can use his cloak of Misty Step to escape from my clutches while I'm trying to drown him, I think I can do the same exact thing. So
I'm into it.
Okay.
Just being consistent. I would like to teleport right behind or right next to Ruark, or right below Ruark, I guess. and then cast Fireball at the farther mass.
Okay.
Hitting both.
The writhing mask?
Yes, the writhing mass.
The writhing mass.
The one who is currently writhing. Does a this is that. That's the attack. It does a 14 hit, God.
Yes.
Sweet.
Wait,
wait.
An attack roll for Fireball?
Was that an attack roll for Fireball or damage?
Oh, I think it's damage.
That's damage.
You just didn't roll very well.
That was damage?
Yeah.
What was
that was an attack
then?
roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
There we go. That was more...
And then add a 1d8 because I used my wand. So that's it's 31 points.
31. Okay, sure. Okay.
I'm assuming I'm not
It catches fire. You are not. That is correct.
Thank you.
That is correct. Okay. Anything else from you, Rogue? Bonus action?
Nope. That's my action bonus.
Risa, I think this is our second round, so you are feeling okay to move if you want to. I don't know where you want to move, but
but I'm also grappled now because it grabbed my foot.
True. So if you wanted to move, you could attempt to escape the grapple.
That would be taking my turn or my movement to escape.
It's a good question. I think let's just rule move for now until we.
Sure. I want to. Well, sure. Yeah. Regardless, I want to escape. So that's
not your full action, but maybe you can choose if you want to use that as your main action. You can.
No, just my movement to escape to sure. Pull off the little thing. 15.
15, and that's an athletics, right?
Yep.
Is actually not enough.
Okay. I'm pretty weak.
Yeah.
And then the two blobs now, are they both on the ground?
Yes. So now there's just two blobs. There's not a blob on the ceiling.
Yeah. So I'm gonna crouch. I'm gonna crouch down. Put my hand on the ground and zap a lightning bolt along.
Nice. Well, okay. Also remember, Karn is in that.
I can auto dodge it, so don't worry about it.
I've worked with Karn before. So that is another dexterity save.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well just do mine to see if it works.
Karn, you are gonna get disadvantage because you were restrained.
Bobby,
what's that?
Can you put the blob a layer down so I can?
Yeah.
I think it's definitely dead after being within the AOE of that fireball. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So DC 17. Otherwise, 30 points of damage.
All right. I used my ring of evasion and I used my reaction to take no damage.
Okay. I'm gonna allow that, even though I feel like I shouldn't.
Thanks, Gabby.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know how. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, so I think. Well, then I'll roll for these creatures then. Fail.
Creature.
And.
Hey, they have feelings too. They're not
fail.
Just creatures.
Okay, so how much damage to these people?
30 points of damage.
To these 5 amorphous people.
Okay.
1 second.
One of the writhing blob turns into many other smaller blobs and begins to kind of go back up onto the ceiling and sort of retreats down.
Sweet.
Into the nothingness.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the bigger one still is cruising for a bruising.
I mean, it's eating Karn. So
okay.
Kind of crunchy, but it's not too bad.
Kind of crunchy. Okay, Karn. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Get out of my mouth! It's very rude of you.
Still sanitary.
Boom! There you go.
God. Okay. Well, Karn, you're still gonna take half damage.
Damage, so you know.
Yeah. Which is only 10 points of damage.
How rude of you. Just because I deal 60 damage to you, you think you have the right to deal 10 to me? That's very rude.
Okay. Risa, the creature is beginning to pull you into it. Give me an athletics check, please.
Jeepers creepers. And I think you can add 3 to that because Karn's radius,
Yep.
right?
You can.
Okay. Sorry, I stepped away for just 1 second. A dexterity check?
No, a athletics check.
Oh, then I can't help you out with that.
Pretty crap.
5.
Unfortunately, Risa, it does kind of pull you in.
Oh my god, I was gonna cast Blink this turn, and then I totally spaced on that. All right, cool.
And,
oh
You could
and
still
its dendrils sort of kind of go up and into your mouth.
Consent. No consent.
give me a Constitution save, please.
Natural 1.
Oh dear.
Oh man.
Okay,
I got 3
Risa.
to that. I don't know if that helps, but it's cool.
Unfortunately, you're
can't
going to
roll
take
that
24 points of damage.
Jeez.
Ooh. That's the wizard. They don't have health points, Mr. DM, sir.
Oh, and it's going to pull Kaz in too.
Dude.
Even though I said I wouldn't kill him, but I gotta. You know.
Oh, Kaz, we know it's your birthday, or Mike.
We know it's your birthday.
and everything. We killed your character.
We
Funny
killed your
story.
character.
We didn't
Bobby,
kill your character. That
Bobby,
was
is
the
there any
DM's
chance I can
fault.
use a reaction to try and grab his hand as he's being pulled away from me?
How about make a perception check? How's that sound? If you get that, then yes.
Be right back, you guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
10.
Oh, unfortunately, yeah.
Ah!
You're too busy in the throes of just doing what you needed to do.
Battle?
So Kaz does get pulled in there.
Oh no.
And he's gonna take some damage. I'll do that on Karn's turn. Karn, give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Stop it. Go away. Shoo. Away with you. I don't want this. I never asked for this. I got an 18. Leave me alone.
18, leave me alone. Okay, Karn. It is still hurting you.
Ow.
For
13, right?
15 points of damage.
15.
And again, this is all necrotic. All right. Cool. Karn, what do you want to do?
So my mace is currently stuck, right? So I have to see if I can wrench it free, right?
Yes, correct.
You
pull it out.
I am now going to beat the crap out of this ooze.
Cool. Put him down.
Ooh, the 17 hit?
Yes, it sure does.
I will now bonk it. Oh, ignore the 9. It should just be 12 damage. I need to put that off.
12 damage.
And I will roll athletics to try to wrench my mace again, see if that works. Okay, I think
Pull
a
it back
31 will
out.
do it.
Yep.
And now I will attack it again because bad ooze.
That's a hit.
For 12 more damage. Just bonk bonk.
Okay. You smash the ooze and the searing light just sears it in, and you can tell that it's not very happy because inside of you can just feel it burning inside of you. And the ooze, similar to the other one, just kind of goes into lots of other little oozes and goes back up to the ceiling. Risa and Karn, it begins to feel like acid inside of you and in your stomach. So we're out of combat now, but give me one more Constitution saving throw, please.
This is the worst indigestion of my life.
That they can add 3 to though, right, Karn?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I just got back. Con
okay.
save, right?
Yeah, which one more?
23.
Okay, you're both okay. as the ooze exits your body. Speaking of exiting bodies, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick.
That's one.
And I will be right back.
Cool.
So what have we learned?
Pulling levers wantonly is bad. Or don't let the counter go up to 10 specifically. I'm curious about what number it's at right now. Because if it's you know, if it's at 1 again, maybe we could do a bit more lever pulling. Or if we just continue.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I really would, but I don't need to be satisfied. We can go about our way.
Karn.
Yes.
I'm hurting. I'm hurting a lot.
You're hurting? Okay, how much health you need there, little wizard? Oh, you need a lot of health. I give you. I have 30 left. Here. I do something better. I give you 20 HP. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Okay, it's good. You get 20 HP. I give you a little pat on head.
Also, I was thinking.
Affected still?
I'm sorry?
Are you affected by anything still?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. You also notice, now that you're all off of the dais, that the dais is still glowing. Whereas before, someone always had to be on the dais for it to glow. So now it's just.
What number is it at?
Yeah.
It's still at 10. Yeah. Where y'all left it.
Then I'm gonna not pull any more levers anymore.
I also have that Briarwood healing tonic, which I'm tempted to use because I'm hurting a little bit.
Go ahead.
And we're gonna get hit more. I'm gonna do it.
So, I think all the damage you've taken besides 15 has been necrotic, FYI. Pretty sure. So what does the Briarwood tonic say it heals necrotic, or? Oh, did I freeze?
And he's the host, right?
Oh. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. Sorry, guys.
Okay. No problem. So what were we saying?
So, what is going on with my internet? I don't know. Sorry, guys. So you've taken a bunch of damage, except for 15 of that damage has been necrotic.
Okay.
So does the Briarwood tonic help with necrotic damage, or do you just want to heal those 15 that you that were just psychic damage?
Well, okay, so Karn healed me 20. So that was of the 24 damage. Oh wait, Karn, you healed me 20, so it should be at 24. Okay.
So you'd only be able to heal 15 of that 20 though. Because necrotic damage you can't heal. Unless someone has an ability.
The puddings were doing necrotic damage, or that original 15?
No, so the puddings, all damage from the puddings were necrotic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Karn, I'll only take 15 of that, I guess.
Okay, sounds fair. I'll just gain 5 back.
Yeah.
Warp.
How do we get necrotic damage healed?
We have to rest. Do a long rest.
Being a long rest, so we'll fix her up.
This sucks, you guys. What do we want to do?
We need to find a safe place to rest.
I agree.
Maybe one of these dark corners.
Word. Can I dispel grease if I cast it?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna dispel that. I'm gonna dispel all my shit. Dispel all my spells.
Dispel your spells.
Dispel.
Dispel? Nah.
Dispel. And that spell. And Gabi, I'm gonna bring back the healing turret.
Okay.
On the back.
So what do y'all want to do?
Should we try and sneak? Should we send some sneaky boys out and try and find a good place to sleep?
Seems like a good idea.
Yes, please.
All right, sneaky boys.
Sneaky boys out.
All right.
Is Kaz still asleep?
I guess. Gabi, I'm gonna use
He is. He's gonna be
lesser,
sleeping for the remainder of this session.
I was gonna say I'm gonna use lesser restoration on him.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he took some damage, so you want to bring him back to normal.
I mean, Lesser Restoration just removes a. It's blinded. It's blinded, deafened, paralyzed. Or
Actually,
poisoned.
I think if someone has Greater Restoration, that
never mind.
Removes necrotic, or then you can heal necrotic after. I think.
Wait,
so
does no one else have necrotic damage?
I do.
I didn't get it. It only ate into my temporary hit points.
Okay.
I do, unfortunately.
Who has? I'm just wondering. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting this. Who does anyone have Greater Restoration?
I
do
don't.
not.
No.
Okay. All right.
He's still asleep. Never mind. I do want to activate my turret though, Gabi, and give everybody 2d8 plus 5.
Okay.
And that's temporary?
That's temporary, yeah. 8. So everybody gets 8. It's a buffer.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Okay. So, Rourke, do you want to? Are you feeling?
Yeah. Let's go down to this way, and just see what's up.
Okay.
See,
I'm gonna
see
sneak.
if we can find a little nookie. Well.
We're finding nookie.
Anybody feeling like sleeping in a coffin?
I mean, if it's
so
an option.
Basically, so you open up. This room opens up, and you can see 2 coffins. One of them has been open. Looks like it's been open for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see on one of the coffins, sort of some kind of inscribed name. You can kind of barely read the name, but then you can also you can find these weird little like scratches. It looks like some kind of scratch, like chicken scratch.
What you said on the lid?
Like scribbles, yeah, scribbles next to the name.
Which on the top of the lid or inside?
Sure, we can say it's on top of the lid. Doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Was it written from within or on top?
No. Yeah, like it's on the outside of the, almost like like what it would be like a gravestone, right?
What language?
It's in Orcish. Wait, no. Sorry. The names are just in common, but the scribbles appear to be written in Orcish.
Oh, did I finish that book?
I know. Did you?
There was a tome of blankety blank in Orcish.
Totally.
Let's see. Somebody also has a helmet of language.
Comprehend languages.
Language comprehension. Yeah, comprehend languages. I think it's Kaz.
Oh.
All right. Well, that's not gonna work. What about what's on the other coffin?
I mean, do we have
Nothing.
to attune ourselves to the helmet?
Coming.
You just take it off his head.
Sorry.
The helmet of language comprehension.
Yeah, you'd have to take it off Kaz and attune to it. Yeah, so basically, like this coffin down here, it looks so old and decrepit you can't really read the name. This one you can read the name, and that name is. What's that name?
Not seeing anything on its. I'm not seeing anything on its page that says we have to attune to it, Gabi.
Oh, okay. Let's put it on.
So I'm gonna pop it on my head, and I'm gonna look at the Orcish script.
Okay. So here's what you see. I'll post it in my Discord. It's not that important.
Detail.
But it just says Damascus Polaire, and scribbled in Orcish next to it, you see the word counters with a bunch of S.
Counters.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't send it.
Is there any other Orcish script about, or foreign script for that?
Damascus Polaire.
Cool. I'll put the helmet back on his head.
Yeah. Okay.
Does this room continue?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It sure does.
If only we had a crowbar to open up that one coffin.
If only.
Is there? Can I investigate more in the room, Gabi?
Sure.
We investigated. Cool.
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
I would like to investigate using
Sure.
using my true sight.
Okay.
He uses his Sherlock Holmes hat and pipe.
Oh, do I get advantage from that? From the goggles in any of those lenses?
I
only
think
for
you
the zoom.
only for if it's really close and you're
if
like,
it's
yeah.
Small.
So yeah, exactly. So
I have it. Yeah, it says gold. You also have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight within your normal vision range. For gold.
Perception, not investigation, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I know.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll remember that though.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Just old. You do. Okay. You do notice that some of there are some footprints here. You can't fully make out them because of the wind wall. The wind that was created there. Because this sandy stuff is really it's powdery. It's very powdery. It's easy to move.
Gotcha.
Anyways, yeah. Other than that, not really anything. No.
There's no more footsteps, or is there more dust in this room?
Oh yeah, dust is everywhere.
We've been walking all over it, guys.
Yeah.
Are there any footprints then in this room?
That's what I'm saying. So like you could see depressions that probably would have been footprints, but because the wind wall was only not so far away, the stuff's really powdery, and so it did move it. So you can't really make out much from this room.
How about a little further on, like near the stairs?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Rove, you notice that this room is particularly cold. Okay.
Do I see anything with true sight?
Indeed you do. You can see in the center of the room, you can see a sort of gossamer human woman, and she has on what appears to look like old servant clothes, and she's sweeping, but the broom isn't doing anything like in this, in the real world.
I don't want to go into the room, and I'd like to try and sneak.
She kind of notices you right away.
I mean, I've been wanting to say, like, we sent the sneaky boys, so I'm assuming we've been sneaking when we've been going into these rooms.
It's not okay. Yeah. It was more like a sensing than.
Okay.
It wasn't like
passive perception like that.
It was just like she's not of this world.
Okay.
She doesn't appear.
So you're saying she's a ghost.
Yeah, exactly. And
this is outside of my area of expertise. Can we get maybe a?
Well, she addresses you right as you come to the stairs.
Okay.
She sort of looks up at you and then looks down, and she says, "Welcome home, master. What would you like for dinner?"
Not hungry right now, thanks.
And she says, "You're not hungry?"
Beef stew.
But you've been out all day.
I got something on the way home. Thank you.
Would you care for anything that I can do for you? You work so hard for this town, master.
Tell me how the property is doing.
Oh, well, we had some workers pick some of the grapes, and they're going to be making some of that wine you asked for. Aren't you excited to drink it?
Indeed I am. Have we had any visitors, or who are our expected guests for the day?
And she says, Master, we haven't had visitors in quite some time. Why would you expect there to be any?
Oh, my mind isn't what it used to be. My apologies.
She says, Master, I know you're getting old. I'm a little worried about you. That's why you need to eat dinner.
As I said, I'm not hungry. I got something on the way home. Now, fetch us a water or an ale.
She says, all right, master, of course. And then she kind of just fades into nothing.
What? I relay what my experience to the party members. And
Not immediately banishing the ghost, SMH.
Yeah. Yeah. What do I do
So is there anything in the room anymore?
Oh, yeah. So there is exactly the same as the other room, only both of these coffins are obviously closed, and again, you can only really figure out one of the names. And similar to the other room, this name has some orcish scribblings next to it as well.
Same dealio then.
Yes. So
I go over to the first room, room C, and I put my hand on the top of the northernmost.
Oops. What is going on with this internet, dude?
Hey, what's her last?
Hey guys, sorry.
You're good.
What's her last name, Rourke?
My last name of my wife is my last name.
What's your last name?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, good.
No, that's her
Not
first
Gallant.
name. Oops.
Okay. So Aurora Gallant is the name on the coffin. So,
hey, Gabi, what was my wife's maiden name?
Shoot, now I don't remember. I forgot.
Did you put it on your character sheet, Nathan?
Yeah, it might be.
I mean, I just had her as my, Aurora is my wife. My wife.
I think the clues to how the counter works are scattered amongst the rooms. So I'm hoping that these two rooms are mirrored on the left side.
Like that there are two
other rooms on the left stairs.
Okay, sorry, it doesn't say the word scribble, so this is really what it says.
Yeah, in the scribbles.
So,
one,
yeah.
no, me. Okay.
Oh. Word on. One, no, me.
Do we want to check out the other side as well?
Sure. Before we go too far.
Yeah, before we go too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be trying to sneak. I mean, obviously, if they have like the ghostly sense.
Sure, yeah.
Trying to be stealthy about it.
And actually, I'm curious before we go too far. Ruark, now behind us, is there any undead? Was that woman that Rogue saw?
Sure.
The one.
And I was also really curious as to Gabi, I don't think you heard me. I went up to room C right here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I sensed in this coffin.
Oh yeah, nothing in that coffin.
Nothing in any of these coffins.
Good check.
Zero, nothing where there once was something.
Cool.
Okay, so that was, we can presume the one that serving one.
Nice. Is there any orcish in here, Gabi?
Indeed there is.
Ah.
Indeed there is. I will share this on one of.
I'm gonna grab some food real quick, guys. Be right back.
Sure. There you guys go.
Middle different. Okay.
You do notice in this room that there are footprints, and well, actually no, you don't. Never mind.
All right. I'm gonna slowly move up and see if there's anything spooky on the other side.
Okay.
If I see anything, I'm gonna quickly back up.
You look in there and you don't see anything, but you can sort of hear like a chin, 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 chin in there, and then you hear just kind of echoing down the hallway. Everybody hears a different voice, kind of coming from around the corner. You hear, "Buster, is that you?"
I'm still looking through my true sight goggles. Do I see any more apparitions?
Sure. Yeah, you can see this older gentleman with sort of slick back hair. He has a nice sort of buttoned up blazer. Looks like he is dressed nicely. And he says, I do believe you You've arrived late for the dinner, Master. We've been
And
planning this for quite some time.
Okay. And since I can see him, I'm looking right at him.
Yeah.
And I draw myself up. And I say, I had business to attend to. My guests will understand. Or I'm sure you will understand.
And he says, Master, I hope you didn't do that again.
To what are you referring, my manservant?
And he says, kind of looks around and he says, Master, we must be careful of what we talk about here. They could hear us. Now, will you be joining us for dinner or not?
Yes, prepare my spot. But before you do, tell me, is everything else prepared?
For the most part, Master, yes, it is. I'm afraid some of the townsfolk have become fearful, but we have done what we could.
And what safeties have you put in place to make sure none can disturb our plans?
He says, well, I'll tell you over dinner, Master. And he sort of turns and he also just kind of fades away.
Ooh. Close.
Oh, dude.
Thank you.
By the way, throughout all of this, I'm just going to be carrying Kaz.
Oh, great. Goodness. Okay, do we see any more orcish in room B?
Yes. You find another name.
One not to me, two to me. So one is up, two is down. Where is that other name? Copy.
Oh,
I just posted it.
I'm not seeing it on the Ghost of the Saltmarsh chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Dominic Eventide?
You don't see it?
Oh, that's what it was to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking, is that the one that we just found in the room that we're in right
Yes.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha, cool.
Wait.
What about?
That's an A or B?
That's an A, I think.
The last one was in B.
Yeah, Minta Mogul was an A.
Yeah, Minta
Oh,
Mogul
I didn't
was
see
in
that
A.
one. Middle,
Yeah.
different. Okay, cool. Can I investigate this room, Gabi,
Sure.
for anything else?
Sure.
Okay. $20.
20. Well, you...
Any hidden compartments? Any
Vorpal swords.
Vorpal blades hidden away?
Unfortunately not. You do spend quite a bit of time in here, but you don't find anything.
Okay. You guys want to move on? I guess, can I investigate room B then?
Sure.
Cool. Anybody want to help me out?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the whole. Put my hand on. I'm gonna see if there's anything in each of the sarcophagi.
Well, before you get into it, no, I'm gonna cast guidance on you.
Thank you. What does guidance do?
What's a D4, I think?
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
I will be in the room with the ghost hunter fish.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the bathroom real quick.
Another 20, Gabi.
Okay.
Plus the D4.
The footprints in this room, since they were further away from the wind wall, are much easier to discern. Again, you can see maybe what appear to be smaller footprints, what appear to be large footprints, and then just sort of normal-sized footprints going sort of looking at where it said Damascus Eventide, so kind of like over there doing stuff.
As if they were like doing something around the coffin.
Yeah. Well, just like where the name was. Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah, where the name was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are these shoe prints or footprints, Gabi?
Shoe prints.
Okay. Gotcha.
You also notice over here, you notice prints that appear to look like, well, you're not sure if they're prints, but it looks like
Wait, over where?
just everywhere in here.
Okay.
What appear to be like little how do I want to describe this? Just like little indentations in the, like, kind of mixed all over. You're not sure what it is, or what that would be,
As
or
if
what would make
something
that.
long and thin. We're using that as feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
As if something had long and thin feet,
Got it.
like a spider.
Like a spider.
Okay.
Okay, I want to go. There's one. There. It looks like there's these rooms can continue, and I think we should explore the final one on each side.
Okay. You want to look at this one over here?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Oh boy.
All right. So
I mean, I
basically,
don't think you heard me, but those other 4 coffins, I was checking them.
sure. Yeah, they're kind of indescript. They're just like they're like a really old looking coffin. There's nothing.
More like in the, do they have surprises of the undead variety in them?
No.
Cool.
No.
So yeah. So
as,
go.
As Risa said, room number 3.
Okay, so the small room has a large stone coffin. Its lid lies broken and barely cracked, open just at the side. You can see also around the coffin appear to be a bunch of claw marks, like all around the coffin, everywhere. Claw marks, and you can see that eventually this coffin was broken into. Yeah.
Is there anything still in the coffin?
Yeah, do you want to look? Yes, you look and you see a, okay. You find bits of fur, old dried fur, like really, really small scraps. You find like a bunch of little bones, like maybe like rodents or something, you're not sure. Yeah, and yeah, you find like rodent parts.
Some meat, been eating snacks in bed.
You don't see.
That's what I think.
You also see what appears to be what's left of like a human, maybe like a femur bone, and it has gnaw marks all over the bone.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
A large caliber teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bone is broken too. So the bone's broken. It's just like a little bit of a bone, but it has claw marks and it's like splintered a bunch.
Rurik, what are you thinking right now?
I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know.
You nervous?
No, not necessarily.
Alright. Hey guys, sorry for being distracted and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, no worries. We found the bones inside this coffin were snacked upon by something big.
Oh.
I mean, okay, so there were big bites and there's these claw marks. So I have claws. There's like the like, say there's a spider and it scratches a claw mark, and then there's something like me that is more
Yeah.
like
So
claw.
Good question. So the coffin is made of solid stone. So whatever clawed this must have, so like a spider couldn't have done this. Like the typical spider anyways. Yeah, so the claws seem to have been very strong claws.
Were they, I think I was getting it, were they raked in a parallel fashion?
Yes.
As if a paw?
Yes.
Something like that? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, like, is my danger bird still activated, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Here, let me just see if I can indicate that.
I'm confused. I'm also very tired and a little hurt. And there seems to be only one way out of this room.
Yep. I think we investigate the last remaining room on the far right.
Okay.
As well as this one, Gabi, unless we have anything that we Or unless we can't investigate anymore in this room.
Sorry, what?
This room 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look inside it.
Sure.
Like to investigate.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I get some Carney help?
Some Carney help.
Sounds like you do. Yeah, he's
I'm assuming Gabi, he would agree to be.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. What did you roll?
Roll.
I'm not seeing. Oh, okay.
Investigation. 23.
Okay. So,
There you are.
you do find kind of near the back, Rove. Yeah, that's who. Yeah, Rove. You find. Let me just make sure I have this right. You find something. I just want to make sure I have it right.
Ooh.
Shit. Sorry, just give me 1 second.
I find shit.
Shit.
I don't want to find shit.
Poop.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
You find the remnants of a what appear to be a tome.
A tome. The remnants of a tome.
Remnants of a tome, an old tome. A bunch of the pages have been ripped out, and as you sort of look in that tome, you notice that a couple of the pages actually contain magically inscribed pages. So you find a couple of scrolls. Yeah. You find 2 divine scrolls. You find I suppose you guys can know what they are. You find a scroll, divine scroll of protection from energy.
Nice.
Gimme.
And a divine scroll of legend lore.
Legend
lore.
Yeah.
What is that, pray tell?
I never used that.
Whoa, what's this?
What's this?
Name, or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. Lore might consist of tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. So, and it goes on and on and on. But we could know something about, say, the rulers of this city or something like that, or yeah.
And according to this, wizards can use this. So Lisa can be an even bigger nerd.
Hey. What do you mean by that?
Nerd's a nice thing. I'm a nerd.
Yeah, we're all
nerds. You have your fancy book. You got your special writing in there. You know, it's cool.
I mean, Rove's a nerd too, though. You know.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I'm thinking perhaps we could use that on maybe the next ghost we see.
Sure.
Might reveal some lore. That might be a waste, though. I don't know.
What has to be?
And also Risa can learn protection from energy as well.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, you can incorporate those or integrate those, can't you?
You copying into my spellbook? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just need a little bit of time.
Right. So
we're gonna be getting soon.
So all right, there's one remaining remaining room on this level, on this band. There's a brave member of a brave strong man.
I don't know. Point one out when you see him.
Yeah, I'm a warforged. I'm not technically a man.
Well, there's a brave strong warforged. You want to go off and take a look?
Or but I will put Kaz down before I go adventuring.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna go to the other side?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. I bet. Can't guess what it is.
Oh no!
Oh, this one has a number.
So
not a letter.
Basically, it's a very similar experience to the other room. It's claw marks. Obviously, it's different. Coffin. Neither of these coffins have names on it. These coffins look much older and much more decrepit than this one. But yeah, that's what you see before you walk in there. Just like a very similar. Yeah. Well.
Gabi, are there any other rooms besides this one that we have yet to investigate thoroughly? Or attempt to investigate? We've done
Yeah,
A, B,
yeah.
C,
There's
D.
the hallway is a T junction.
Yeah, it's a hall. Yeah, the hallway is a T.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, yeah, you haven't explored very far.
No, I'm
Yes.
not talking about. Are any of the rooms that we've thus far revealed have yet to be investigated, not revealed?
I mean, you
Like
can
I think
investigate them.
I did investigate on
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
C, B, and
Right.
A.
I think you investigated them all. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna investigate this room.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see what's there.
Roll them bones.
Okay.
23 again.
23 again. Yeah, so you investigate. You don't necessarily find anything except you do notice that, all these, footprints or whatever. You notice that weirdly, one of there's a couple of the footprints that just look different, but it's in a weird spot. Like two of the footprints kind of appear just to have like 3-pronged toes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only one set of footprints, and it's like something was just standing there. So like they didn't move or anything. And it's standing in the corner, so it doesn't make any sense of how it would get there.
I have true sight on right now.
Yeah. No.
There's nothing standing there in actuality.
No.
Can I switch to magic?
Sure.
Magic sight. Anything in there?
Good question. No.
Okay. Cool.
There's not.
I will switch back to true sight.
You do notice that right next to the footprints, it appears to like something sat down and maybe did something, but you're not fully sure because you didn't really look at it. Potentially, or like maybe laid down, or I don't know.
Okay.
It looks really yeah. It looks much no. Yeah, it just looks recent. We'll just say that.
All right, boys.
All right.
I say we take some time, rest up, and start putting these pieces of the puzzle together. Because I'm freaking confused. I'm a bright woman, but I'm very confused right now. I'm confused about the chicken feet that are just sitting there.
The big
I'm
chicken.
confused about the little pokey things. I'm confused about the fur and the bone. And I'm confused about the orcish writing. First of all, why is it orcish? What the hell are orcs doing around here?
Adventurer. True.
Yeah. But why are they leaving messages? So yeah, long rest.
The one thing I'm not too confused about is we have some better instructions for our levers. We know a bit more about what not to do.
Okay. So y'all are gonna like hole up in number 2. Is that the plan?
Does that sound good to everyone else?
Sounds good to me. Let's hole up there.
Post up.
What's up?
I said we can post up.
Yeah, we have our RoboCop.
Alrighty. So so you're resting down here. After about an hour of resting.
Oh Jesus.
Well, actually, everyone give me a perception check.
Okay.
I choose to succeed this perception
by the
check.
way. So I have my goggles on.
All these stupid updates I got installed.
22.
So distracting.
Wow. Okay. Everybody with Karn. Poor Karn. Can you get one good roll, Karn?
Oh, I can only hit things with a crowbar. That's the only 2 things I'm good for.
I'm good at one thing on this ship.
Okay. So you can hear, you begin to hear kind of echoing out the hallway. You begin to hear, and scurrying, like really intense, fast scurrying, and almost like smelling, like.
What's up? Wait, no.
Let's not. Let's just like leave.
You want to leave?
I want to hide or something.
Yeah.
Everyone into the coffin.
It's coming from this direction.
Yeah.
The only direction it could come from.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna back up on the in the corner here.
Okay. Gabi, I would like to cast invisibility on myself.
That's fine. You begin to hear the sounds get closer into this room, and you can hear these smelling sounds.
All right, Karn's gonna stuff Kaz into the coffin real quick.
Yeah. Hold on. Pause 1 second. I just need to check something. You were shitting me. Never mind. I was gonna cast Prestidigitation.
Ooh, Gabi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Magical Tinkering, the Artificer ability that I have, to emit a smell from one of my ball bearings. And this smell is gonna smell like just death. It's gonna be a very overpowering scent, but just rot and death. Something very familiar, I think, to the world.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna toss it into the corner over here, or at least like to the like right near the start of the stairs. Just so it's like maybe try and really fill the air there with just the smell of death and decay, and maybe try and hide our own smell a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good. You quietly you go.
Yep. There's dust and stuff still there.
And it goes, and just even that small little sound of it hitting the dust, you immediately hear whatever is in C, it jumped really quietly, but then you just hear nothing but silence.
For how long?
So like 30 seconds pass, there's nothing.
Okay. Do I see anything?
Well, remember, you can only see 20 feet ahead of you.
Is it foggy still?
Oh yeah, very much so.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't I sneakily go check it out?
Get on the ceiling. Get on the ceiling.
Go up to the ceiling, man.
So I'm gonna pass without trace all of us.
Cool.
And then I am going to head that way. I'm gonna quietly head towards C.
Before you do, what the hell? I'm gonna touch you and cast Long Strider on you.
Ooh.
Okay.
You get 10 more feet movement per round.
Question: do either of those spells have verbal components?
Yes.
Okay. So you go, and as you do that, you hear this, like this intense sort of screech, and then all of a sudden you can just hear kind of running on the pavement, almost like the sound of metal, and you can see this creature.
I'm gonna cast Stone Shape. I'm gonna close up. I'm gonna close up the boundary between us.
Oh, okay.
Stairwell.
I'm just imagining like Karn's like, all right, here we go. Shield up. Hey.
Peekaboo.
I was gonna fight that.
Okay, Reese, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do an initiative check, you versus this creature, and if you win, then you can cast that spell in time, and if you don't, then we'll say it's not enough time. Something bad will happen. So why don't you go ahead and roll initiative?
Got a 13.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Plus 10 to initiative. Shit.
Hold on. I gotta check. It's gonna be close. No matter what.
Actually, I mean, it'll help a little bit.
It doesn't have +5 to initiative.
It could, honestly.
Could you potentially shape it so that there's still some amount of a peephole?
Okay.
It's not going to be full 10 feet, right? So it's I'm just closing up part of it. It can't go more than 5 feet in any direction. So I'm just gonna like.
Could you put it in the middle?
Yes, I could.
If it's a 10-foot, you said it can't go more than 5 feet. So if it's.
Oh shit.
If it's 2.5 and 2.5 on either side.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. So Risa, so quickly you can just kind of see this vague outline of this really long-limbed, sinewy. It's not skeletal. It's almost like doesn't have a ton of muscle. Like its skin has been very stretched. It's kind of this grayish creature, and it has these yellow eyes, not necessarily glowing, but just like yellow.
Do not want
yellow and black eyes, and it has you can see it has long claws, long, almost metallically like
that
claws.
would match the
and a very large mouth for its
Oh,
face.
jeez.
No, do not want.
Is it an orcish white?
Ooh.
Anyways, so you quickly and you see this thing, and it runs so incredibly fast from where it is. It's like lightning fast, but quickly you cast the stone shape, and you hear it thud against the wall, and it thuds the wall with a pretty intense force, and it kind of shakes the wall, and then you hear it go and just screeches throughout the crypt, and begins to pound on the wall.
Okay, well, I can't completely seal off the room.
Well, then we'll say that there's like a small gap that it can still see you, and it's
okay.
It just can't fully get through, but it is attacking the wall.
Karn is going to tap Rove on the shoulder to just basically like, excuse me.
Please.
Another thing you hear, hold on, this is important. So maybe 20 or so seconds after it screeches, you can hear kind of coming from afar, like you can hear all these screeches.
Just no end to it, huh?
Yeah.
This place sucks already. We've just gotten here. Okay. So okay, Gabi, how would you feel if I cast that at a higher level to do what you're saying, to have
Sure.
like
I think that's fine. I think you'd probably want to, right?
Yeah,
that's fine. You can just seal it off. But the creature is hitting it and clawing it and kind of just like intensely.
It is stone, but he did scrape through the stone coffin. How thick is the wall?
I would say maybe like half a foot thick. Yeah, let's say I put like stone bars up.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a pretty good amount of stone.
This is what Karn's thinking. Who wants to lock shields with them and just hold back the tide in this very advantageous?
Dude.
True.
That's true, but like my thought was like, it sounds like they're summoning friends, and we can just deal with them right now when we're tactically in an advantage.
Yeah, let's deal with this one right here, right now.
Because Karn is a tough boy.
I have this thing called the Ranian stun cannon, and I can load like lightning bullets into it.
Yeah,
I just need someone to stand by me, so we just stand right in these two corridors, so we just block them off.
Oh, cool. Sorry. Let me, Gabi, can I get?
You want me to draw the wall?
Well, remember, I was saying like I put little bars up.
There's a lot of black on the map for me right now. Is anyone else seeing that?
Yep.
Yeah, because you can't see.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Can we get a little bit? Can I get a little bit of that wall?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't realize you made it. Okay. My bad.
There's a lot going on here. It's a very dynamic time.
Yeah. Lots of scariness.
There we go.
Cool. Why can't I? Oh, because I'm not there.
Gabi, are these undead critters?
They look like it, and you'd be willing to bet they probably are, but you don't fully know, I suppose, unless you want to spend 1 minute of your time right now.
What the hell is going on?
I was more thinking knowledge-based, looking at.
Sure, you'd be surprised if they weren't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are a type of ghoul.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, so that's what you're thinking. So it's like you can still, it's like arrow slits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And maybe they could, reach through, but they can't get through.
Like an arm.
Yeah, an arm so that we can chop it off.
Yeah, we pull Beowulf.
Yeah.
I'm the smasher, the biter.
So we can spear through it, or magical bone through it, or whatever.
Okay. Cone of cold through it.
Cone of cold.
Okay. So
that's what I'm saying. I just need someone to stand by me. I need a battle brother.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got one.
Okay. So we're not necessarily in combat yet. So whoever wants to do anything, you can do something.
Right.
Okay.
So Karn's gonna just station up right at the precipice and gonna look to Ruark or Rove and see who will join him in the front.
I will join you. I'm still invisible, Gabi, but
Sure.
I'm going to use Restorative Mist.
Oh, smart.
Which we've
Very
had kind of
smart.
tucked away for a while. I only have
Very
one of those,
smart.
so I'm gonna break it on the wall. So it's gonna be like it says
20-foot radius. Is that what it is?
a 10-foot radius. So
okay, can you draw that on the map where it is?
I can. So basically within the confines of the thing, there is now like this nice blue glittery dust that does 2d4 plus 2 hit points or HP to any creature that begins their turn inside this cloud, and it does 2d4 plus 2 damage to all undead and fiends within this. It's radiant damage.
Smart.
So, question, Gabi, have we rested long enough for the necrotic damage to stop being a thing?
Y'all have short rested. So you can do a short rest. Let's see. I'll look up necrotic damage short rest.
Because if not, then I'm not getting any HP back because I've only taken necrotic damage.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I know. So I'm not.
We're 11th level or 12th?
12th.
Mine says 11. Okay. So.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick.
It's okay. Man, I don't know why I can't find this. Like, is it any rest and then necrotic is healed, or is it only a long rest? Just give me like 1 more minute, and then if I can't find it, I'll just make it up.
I got the PHP right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna type in
necrotic damage and damage types.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't. I'm not able to find it right now. Oh, treatment options. Okay. Oh, that's a actual necrotic.
I don't.
Like, does it just heal in a short rest? Maybe it does. I just always just. Maybe just.
I don't see anything in the damage types. Any special.
Yeah, the whole thing about necrotic damage reducing your maximum HP, like, I've never really heard that. I just figured that was something you were doing.
Oh, is it something I'm doing? Oh, maybe. Oh, really? Whoopsie. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I thought
it was a different damage type.
I mean, I guess then I'll just make it up.
Right.
Oh, really? Necrotic?
Okay. No, like I've never seen it anywhere in like the player's handbook or in the dungeon master.
Okay, got you. All right, well then we'll say it heals on any rest.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
So I actually get healing back. Hooray!
Yeah, so you can heal, but you're not. So you can heal for a short rest, and now if you heal yourself, you can be healed. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
I like
okay.
that.
Okay.
I think it's a fun little thing just to be like, haha, like in combat to issue, but you can easily just like.
Yeah, otherwise
slide off the icky black goop and like.
It's gonna be too hard otherwise.
What's the conclusion there about necrotic damage?
Well,
it sluices off after a short rest is what we've decided.
Awesome. Right, but it's also, I guess it's a homebrew thing. I've always done that though. Maybe I wonder where I got that. I don't know.
No, I feel you because there's other stuff that I've done that I'm like, wait, that's not actual rules. What?
Okay, whatever. Cool.
So Gabi, if that, I don't know, we're not in combat yet, but
Yes.
Technically, if that thing is undead or a fiend, it needs to roll 2d4 plus 2 radiant damage.
Oh, okay. Is this yellow circle? Is that the?
No, it's the
mist?
blue box. Because it's 10-foot radius.
Oh, the blue box.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's not a 10-foot
Oh,
radius.
sorry, that's 5 feet. Let me, thank you. It's a little crowded. Excuse me.
Sure, that's fine.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
That's everyone.
Yeah, I guess. And I don't know how far this extends into the left, Gotti, because I can't see, but I'm assuming that's
fine. Okay.
10 feet out that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's basically about right. It's like a little bit. It's like one square longer than it should be, but it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, since you guys can see out there now, maybe I'll just reveal it.
We can see?
Well, because Terry made pillars, right?
Right.
So he didn't make. First, he
It's
was just
not
gonna make a
solid.
wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's 20 feet out from us. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So okay. So that's what Rove does. Anyone else want? What do y'all want to do? You can hear the spattering of claws coming from deep within the crypt.
I heard there was gonna. Oh wait, Rove's gonna wait, right?
No, I'm definitely gonna like load some bullets just like into my guns. I don't know. I have. I mean, I could toss a holy grenade at those bitches.
Yeah.
So shouldn't we just wait for them to actually get here first?
That's what. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, let's just do like melee and do what we need to do with this one.
Is it a timer thing? The holy grenade?
Right.
No. It's like a grenade.
All right. Yeah. Somebody hurt this thing.
Okay. So what I'll say if you don't want to do something now is you can ready your action and get advantage on initiative.
Ooh.
I don't want to do that, honestly.
Yeah. So you can either get advantage on initiative or you can do something right now, like Ruark or like a Rove did, right?
Okay.
So
I'm gonna flip up the hood or the collar of my long coat of ambiguity. Blur. It does blur. Is what it does. If you're trying to remember, Bobby.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm also guessing I'm not invisible anymore because I threw that thing.
Okay. Cool. So, all right. So everyone basically, within about, not even that long, within maybe not even 10 seconds, you can see a bunch more of these creatures coming down, and they're incredibly fast, like intensely fast. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
There's
Now we
lots
got
of
some
them.
targets.
And they can also climb the walls too. So they go up on the ceiling and whatnot and just begin bashing against.
Finally, not a terrible initiative.
Funny.
Okay.
I climb on ceilings too.
And then after not so long, they basically break it down, and then we can roll initiative.
Well,
So-
wait. We've got these slits, and why before they break it down, why wouldn't we take some shots?
They break it down very, very fast.
Yeah,
So-
basically, instead of doing like a quick attack, we're deciding to brace ourselves so that we take the first strike,
So
basically.
Nathan, if you want to take an attack now, that's fine. You can do that. That's an action.
Well,
You won't get advantage on initiative. That's all.
Yeah, no, I get advantage on initiative anyways. So
So then you're good.
So I've got this Iranian stun cannon, and it does additional things to undead. So I don't know why I wouldn't load it with 3 blessed bullets and do a cone on all of these things right off the rip to start. Like that seems like a no-brainer to me.
Yeah. Love it.
Sounds great.
Also, is this a gun made in Iran?
Yeah, how do you spell that?
I think it's Iranian in it, or like it's with an E.
Iranian.
It's also writhing.
I'd like to keep calling it
don't be
Iranian
you.
Sun Cannon.
Hey,
though.
you.
That's great.
Hey
Don't be
you.
mean to our glorious DM.
Hey
I
you.
think it's erroneous.
Can we keep calling it an Iranian Sun Cannon though? Oh yeah,
You guys
he's
can do whatever
Iranian.
you want.
Is that racist?
Hey, dude, if it's made in Iran, they have great tanks.
They have great tanks.
It shoots
They
duck.
do? that a thing for Iranian if they have good tanks?
Yeah, because they took all the tanks that the Russians like cast off.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Probably means they have great nuclear weapons.
Maybe.
Oh,
Anyway.
well,
So can we get everyone else on initiative here? Poor
Yes, sorry.
Do we want to do that attack?
Yeah, I mean,
you
since you have advantage on initiative already, Rourke, I don't feel like you shouldn't take that.
I'm sorry, what?
So I'm using the stun cannon.
As
Sure. Yeah. Oh, and wait, hold on.
Instead of taking
Rove
advantage
goes
for
before
initiative.
you, Rourke.
No.
But instead of taking advantage for initiative, he's saying, Gabi.
Instead of what?
So remember, you give us a choice of like either we could do an action or just have advantage on initiative.
Yes.
He's choosing to do an action.
Oh, you are okay.
Because he already has advantage on initiative from being a ranger. So it's.
Oh, okay, got you. All right. So cool. All right. So you want to take a shot?
Yeah, it's a cone, so it can hit anyone who's like right there.
Sure.
So let's do that.
Hold on, I gotta find there. Okie dokie. What did you get?
Does a 25 hit?
You know what? Yes.
Okay.
Don't you slow roll us like that? I was like, excuse me?
But it almost didn't.
That's
okay.
Scary.
Okay, so Ruark, you shoot one of these creatures.
No. I don't shoot one of these creatures. I do a 15-foot cone.
Did you want to draw it on the map?
Sure.
That doesn't work through the wall, though.
But it's an arrow slit, Gabi. That's what arrow slits are.
Yeah, you stick the thing through.
It's if it's a cone in D&D is
okay.
I think we looked it up. It was like 40 degrees or something.
Well, he's gonna have to be where Rove is then.
Yeah, I'm on the ceiling right above.
Oh, okay.
Ceiling,
yeah, I know. That's 3D is always so confusing. Okay, I see now. Okay. So, all right. So you're gonna use your stun cannon.
Correct. And they all need to make con saves.
Okie dokie. Let's do that. So if you were he is, you'd hit 4. Is that right? Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Sounds good. We've got what do we got for con? All right.
Really bad con, just the worst. No con at all.
What's my DC? I think some of them failed, but what's my DC?
15.
Okay. One of them got it. Everyone else failed. So we'll say that this one got it, and these 3 failed.
So 3 of them are paralyzed.
Okay.
And also, undead fail their save. They're also frightened of you for 1 minute.
Okay.
So 3 of them are paralyzed and frightened.
Just kind of the paralyzed negates frightened. Unfortunately, right? If you're frightened, you can't move closer to the character. So the sword.
They're paralyzed for 1 turn, and then after that, they're frightened.
Got
for
it.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Totally. Gotcha.
And so in addition to all of that, they also all take 22 points of damage.
22.
And just so you know, Gabi, that's holy damage.
Thank you.
Is that the same as radiant damage?
Yeah. It's just holy damage just sounds better.
What does radiant or holy damage do to undead?
Depends on
depending,
the undead.
Yeah,
Cool.
like the way the damage types usually work is that like they're largely irrelevant unless like for instances like for example it can only be damaged by magical attacks means like non-physical damage works but physical damage is weaker or some enemies have specific vulnerabilities or resistances.
Okay.
So Ruark, you take your cannon and the creatures it just this brilliant flash of light just and they hiss at you and kind of scowl at you menacingly, but you can tell that they're a little frightened of you.
He's just scowling menacingly.
Yes. Okay. And at this point, basically, the wall is difficult terrain, but they have broken down the wall, and then they are going to attack.
They should first start their turn in a radiant or restorative mist. So take.
Thank you. Yeah. Can you give me that damage? Poor fate. We'll just do it all the same problem. Cool.
That is 7 plus 2, which is 9. So they all take 9 radiant damage.
All right. Sounds good. They appear to not like it, but also they appear to they can't help but go after you all. Okay.
Cool.
So these you're paralyzed.
Let me argue rules wise with you for a second. I'm reading: a creature becomes frightened on its turn. A creature can't move closer to the source of fear.
Yeah, they're not attacking or doing anything this turn.
Are they moving? Oh yeah.
But there's other
The
ones that
did.
Other ones.
Yeah, there's other ones that didn't get that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there's 4 others that didn't get that.
Nice.
So they're gonna attack. And what do they do? Okay. Well, they're going to. This one's gonna crawl on this. Okay, this is gonna. Okay. This one's just gonna crawl on the ceiling, but it's gonna crawl on the ceiling and jump. Well, crawl on the wall. It's not gonna provoke an attack of opportunity. Well, actually, and they move so fast, it's hard to see them. And then this one is going to try and attack you, Karn.
Okay.
Cool.
So much for my shield wall.
All right. Cool. Okay.
I don't like that.
Shoot.
Does that have an advantage or just 2 attacks?
2 attacks. 22. Okay. Cool. And then I got. Okay, Karn. One of those attacks is going to hit you, and it rakes its claws across your metal.
How much damage?
That will be 9 points of damage for you, sir.
That's not very nice.
Okay, this one, same thing. Oh, this one's gonna crawl on the ceiling and it's just gonna. It's already on the ceiling, so it's just gonna.
An attack of opportunity from Ruark.
No, it was already on the ceiling. Ruark actually blasted it and it hurt it. It just didn't get frightened or paralyzed.
But I'm saying Ruark is also on the ceiling, so did you get an attack of opportunity?
No, I'm saying it's attacking Ruark on the ceiling.
Oh, okay, cool.
You can't get attacks of opportunity for ranged attacks if you're using a ranged weapon.
Yeah,
I always have melee weapon in my hands.
Oof. Okay. All right. We're gonna use something different for criticals today. We're gonna use this deck.
Ooh.
Oh geez.
Oh, that's what those cards were for.
Yeah, cards. Let's see. So, okay. Sometimes the cards doesn't work. You have to draw a new one. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So Ruark, the creature slices open through your armor into your collarbone, and you're going to take this. Okay, so that's going to be 12, 18 points of damage with that. And why don't you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? So it did kind of also slit your jugular vein right here. So yeah, give me a con save.
That plus 4.
Plus 4 is not enough, so you're gonna be bleeding.
Wait, you add plus 3 to that.
Oh. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, you know what else? Wait, hold on. I have advantage. This is my favorite.
Okay.
So I have advantage to my saving throw.
Oh, great. So roll again. Hey, plus 4?
Plus 4 plus 3.
Does a 16.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. All right, cool. So that's 1, 2. Oh, that's 1, 2, and then this one is also going to crawl on the ceiling. Oh, this is gonna be okay.
So, quick question about those things that are crawling across the ceiling over here.
Yeah.
If Ruark is over me, and he's on the ceiling, if anything's crawling past him, like this guy, for instance, I would argue that he would get a melee attack of opportunity.
Well, he's not holding a melee weapon though, so he wouldn't.
Hey, Gabi.
Yeah.
Go back at that time I shot the shotgun thing and add 4 points. I forgot my 4 points for being favorite enemy of extra damage.
Oh, of extra damage? Okay. Oh, favorite enemy. Okay. Okay, so it's 26. Is that right?
Oh, well, let me look.
Total? Yeah. It was 22, right?
Yep, no, 26. You're right.
Just want to make sure. Okay. Great. 26. Okay. And then cool. All right, Karn. So this one's gonna walk on the ceiling. Actually, yeah, they didn't like what Ruark did, so it's gonna attack Ruark. Actually, it's just gonna stay up there. Here, we'll just
is it
put
attacking Ruark?
Yeah.
Not the scared one.
What's that?
I'm posing disadvantage on one of the attacks using the protection fighting style.
Sure. You're gonna protect Ruark, so this is at disadvantage for one attack, which is a fail, and then one normal attack, which is also a fail. Okay. Then this last one is going to lunge at Mr. Rogue. And your AC is 15?
Yeah, but I'm using shield as a reaction, so it's gonna be 20.
Oh, okay. So then you want to update your AC then?
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
Lowering my spell slot.
I think you still probably got one hit unless you have a crazy amount of AC.
I mean, it's a 20 now.
Yeah, you still got a hit.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So that is going to be 10 points of damage. And you when you look at these things, their skin almost looks like stone-like. Like you can see like dust kind of coming off of them as they move.
Ooh, okay.
Is it orange?
Right. Sorry?
Is it orange dust? A new dust.
You know, it's actually not.
I didn't know if this was like.
It's not orange. Yeah.
Is he
All right,
ashy?
Karn.
Does he need a lot of lotion?
It is your turn, Karn.
It's like the hair stuck in my model. I can't get it off. All right. All right. I don't like you. I'm going to use bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to use my action to cast my Crow Storm.
That's the time.
And I actually have a spell slot for this, so no rolls for you, Mr. DM, sir.
Ooh.
So it's a 25-foot cube. Let's make ourselves a cube. And let's see. Okay. So it counts as difficult terrain. Okay, it's 25, so it'd be 10. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. I'm just gonna put this like, yeah, honestly, right there is probably fine.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. You wrote that up. I love it.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna actually do it right here. There you go. That's my action. And my bonus action will be.
Keep in mind, you get to add 2d4 plus 2 HP because you started it in the restorativeness. And I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I get
if
9
I
HP.
keep my concentration. Oh, sorry, without advantage. 22.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I restored. Yep, I restore 9 HP, and I cast that, and I'm like, "Yo, Raven, what up?" Also, let's take a look here. So,
very familiar terms.
All right, for the bonus spells I get for my improved bone, do I have to spend an action to do that, or is that a bonus action?
Sorry, say that one more time.
So for this,
yes,
for the upgrade. Do I have to spend a full action to use that effect?
To have the raven come out?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, to cast whatever spell that is, whatever spell you get. Yeah,
That makes sense.
that would be
Just
the
wondering.
action. Yes, exactly.
Very cool. Just checking.
Yeah, thank you.
Then
Cool.
that's my turn because I can't do any other bonus action nonsense. So.
Okay.
I just summoned a bunch of crows.
Last but not least, we have Risa.
Okay. I am going to say, gentlemen, this might singe your eyebrows.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Fireball.
I don't have eyebrows.
Well then.
Neither do I.
Oh, good. You'll be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna have it arc over everyone's head, such that the five stony boys here will get hit if possible.
Nice. Stony boys.
And some of them, and four of them, sorry, 3 of them appear to be paralyzed. So
Yeah, so
I'm
they
guessing-
get disadvantage. Yeah.
Aha.
Yep.
Can we just auto
Smart.
fail?
There's advantage or auto fail.
Yeah,
Anyway.
because they just can't make any motion. Period.
I'll let you figure that out.
Yeah.
The other 2 take DC 17 dex save or 31 points of damage.
Oh. Okay. Yes. So that is right. So it auto fails dex saves. Cool. That is correct.
So 31 points of damage to all the paralyzed
31 points damage. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
and
That's a
then
lot of
the
damage.
and then yeah.
Okay. 31. All right. Damn. Okay. This huge ball of fire just
This is why you
explodes.
brought me, boys.
Well, we brought you because
Well,
you're
it's-
an important part of the team and your insight's invaluable.
Oh,
No.
I do need to redraw this
Thank you,
restorative
Karen.
mist,
That's-
Scobby.
That was very supportive.
Also because you
Okay, no,
cast
that's fine.
giant fireballs
That's
that
fine.
murder things.
Gabi,
Okie dokie.
you got the other 2? You got the other 2?
Oh, thank you. Sorry. So then let's roll for them.
DC 17.
Success and success.
Okay, so then they take 15 points of damage.
15. Okay, great.
Okay. Yeah. That's all I got.
Okie dokie.
And am I next to? I'm surrounded. This sucks. I'm gonna stay right there and try to be not seen.
Sure. All right, Mr. Rove, what do you want to do?
Cool. Since I'm starting my turn inside the restorative mists, I will roll 2d4 plus 2. And gain 5. So I'm back up to max HP. And I will cast Shatter, actually.
Hell yeah.
And if they're
Shatter
made of,
them bones.
yeah,
Mhm.
and if they're made of stone,
Ooh,
putting it out
Stone.
there. If they're made of stone or crystalline, then they need to be they need to do a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. I'm
Okay.
casting it basically right behind. Oops.
Yeah,
Right
on
behind
those.
these guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
imagine like you
So,
spellcasters live for the
10 foot.
moment where it's like, wait a minute, the alt text of the spell actually matters.
Yes. I love
So it hit those 4.
it. It would hit those 4.
Okay,
Or
cool.
honestly, those 5 if that guy's
It's
on the
5.
ceiling
Yeah,
above me.
he's on the ceiling where Ruark is, so it would be on this space.
Oh, he's above me.
I know it's so yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Then he's not within the radius of the spell then.
Well, I mean, I suppose Ruark has to be on the ceiling. Yeah. So no, he would be So he would be.
It's 10 feet from this point. It's a 10 foot
Yeah.
radius.
So that would still work. Sorry about that.
It would stop like right before me.
Yeah, no, that still works because he can't be on Ruark.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so a bunch of saves. I'll do the non-disadvantage saves first. I think there's only 2. Just
Oh,
normal
so
saves.
they're not made of stone then?
Oh, wait. So
If
say
they're
that
made
again?
of stone or a crystalline structure, then they get disadvantage on a Constitution save.
Got you. Okay, well then fail.
And the spell save is 17.
Fail. 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 And fail.
Oh, not very lucky for you.
Yeah.
So 3d8s plus another d8 because I cast it with my wand, so 4d8s. Please take 16 points of thunder damage to all of those.
16.
those four.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to activate my turret, which is on my back, and do, I believe it's 2d8 plus 5 for everyone within 10 feet of me in my party.
Like, oh, good. You gave 10 HP to the zombies. Wait, what?
No, I can choose. So that's 10 temporary hit points to everybody, unless you already have hit points that you would rather not replace with 10, which
No.
that's up to you.
I will take the 10 HP, 10 temp HP, sir.
Word.
Thank you.
Thank you. So there you go.
Okay.
And I will not be moving.
Sounds good.
That's not harder to say than I imagined.
Mr. Ruark, what would you like to do?
Well, let's first get a gleam in our eye as a free action. And then let's wink out of where I'm at and wink over to here. And
wink.
Wink that mystery step.
And raise one of my evil twins and blast. And since these guys are in a line, or well, I don't know. If I how could I wink down? Like, are some of them on the ground, some of them are on the ceiling? Like, I'm trying to get a straight line to do my piercing shot to hit a bunch.
What did you want to? Who all did you want to try and hit?
Well, I mean, as many as possible, you know, so whatever the angle, if we were like in a 3-dimensional thing, I would like try to get as many in a straight line.
Yeah. So I would say
the stairs are descending, right?
I think we'll still follow the rules. So for example, like if this one was here, then it would be a straight line, right? Because it'd be like boom, boom.
Yeah.
But this one's here, down. So like I think you could still hit 2 of them. You just probably hitting 3. How they're grouped right now might be a little tricky.
Cool. I mean, this is just
you could hit 2.
Shot. So whatever's the 2.
Yeah,
2
you could definitely hit 2.
Cool.
Yeah.
2 it is. Then so I'm gonna take a shot.
Which 2 do you want to hit? The paralyzed ones, I assume.
Oh, not only is it a shot,
or the
it's critical.
Is it? Is it a critical?
Let me see what it says. Critical. Okay. Thirdly, the guns crit on a natural roll of 19 to 20. I just rolled 19.
Oh,
and are
shit.
particularly deadly
your big damage.
Imbuing the bullets with the magic of the beholder's death rate. When a crit happens with the evil twins, the target must make a DC 15 con save or take 10d10 necrotic damage. Which I don't know if necrotic is going to do anything to them.
Yabi hasn't been telling us we need to do necrotic damage, so.
And what's the DC?
15 con.
They both failed.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Okay. Roll. No, it's /R. Yeah.
/R.
10. D10.
10. Oh god.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so Ruark, your guns sort of get this dark energy on them, and the bullets just go straight through both of their heads right in a row, and they just immediately turn to this black ash, and the energy of where they once were gets sucked into the guns.
You remembered what I took, so that's funny. Okay, yeah. That was what I took when I.
So, what would you like to do for your vampiric stasis? You got 2.
I think I have to get 3.
You want to do the charge, or do you want to gain some hit points, or what do you want to do?
I think well, the first level I had was I get the life steal, and then the next level up was I took the the stasis upgrade, which
recharge, which well you still have to choose if you want to get hit points or if you want to put that towards.
I'm gonna do the recharge.
Okay, cool. So mark however you want to mark that on your sheet. You got 2 charges.
We know we need 1 more to do anything. So that was my first attack, and I get 3 attacks.
Oh jeez.
So then I'm gonna use that same ability where I wink out, and then I wink over to here, and I'm trying to get these 2 in a line. These guys in a line, if I can. I don't know.
I think if you climb on the wall, I think you could do it. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll let you climb on the wall and do that. That's fine.
Okay. And I take a shot.
Also, Ruark, did you add your restorative mist HP?
The 10 temporary hit points?
No, the restorative mist. This whole blue square thing, if you start your turn in it, you get 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you get healed for that much.
And they take 2d4 plus 2 radiant damage if they start this turn in.
2d4. There's 4 plus 2 is 6. So that brings me up to 80. Cool, thanks.
Yep.
And then so the second shot, there's a 22 miss.
A 22 does hit.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope it does.
Well, he said that I thought
fast.
Right. Well, you know that now there's not, you know, there's not cover anymore.
24 hit points of damage. Hopefully to both those guys. And then the last shot I missed. So my third shot is a waste.
Okay. So kill another one.
Ooh.
The guns, you know, you're feeling really good. You get that charge back for the day.
So what that means, everyone, is I get the ability to do the Beholder Ray again. One that I killed 3 times.
Nice.
Okay.
But unfortunately, my turn's over.
Okay.
You can action. Oh wait, you're not a fighter thing. I was like, you can action surge me. It's like, wait, no, you can't do that. Damn it.
Okay. The creatures, you know, begin to go at you again, and then all of a sudden you can hear this far off.
I'm reloading the shotgun.
And all the creatures look up, and they immediately just dart. They dart so fast. Fortunately, no one gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, but I have special things for them.
And they disengage too. Well, actually, yeah. So if you can get an attack of opportunity when something disengages, then
no, it's just like I have a relentless adventure, which just means I can move whenever I take an opportunity attack.
Anyways, yeah. So they scurry, and they go down this way.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, shit, y'all. They got called off by something bigger.
That worries the hell out of me.
Everyone make a perception check.
You know, my intuition says we should run foolhardily headward into danger.
That sounds like something we would do.
I will grab you by the tail and hold you back. You suicidal kitty cat.
We got 20 more. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, Ruark.
18, got it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
okay.
We get a buff. What do we get added 3 for, Karn, from your aura?
Not,
what does that
this is only for saving throws, not for ability checks.
Gotcha, cool.
So again, everyone but Karn. You could sense that the creatures weren't necessarily like being called, but they were frightened.
Oh fuck. I just want to rest. Jeez. What can we do to block this off?
Rope trick?
Yep.
Yeah, I could do rope trick.
Well, rope trick only lasts for an hour, so you can short rest.
For 8 hours, actually.
What?
Yeah. Look it up.
I don't think it does.
No, it's for 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you got. I meant to tell you guys were doing it wrong. It's only an hour.
Rope trade only lasts an hour.
So you can't long rest with rope trade.
In Pathfinder, it lasted a long time.
That was not Pathfinder.
Well, not anymore.
Wish it did. Okay,
we're not in Pathfinder anymore. There's a D&D country.
Guys, how the fuck do we take a long rest? We haven't taken a long rest since last session.
Why don't we take a watch?
I mean, we took a watch. It's not gonna stop us from
I can fill this place with. I can fill the thing with stone, and then we shape it out.
That would be good. That'd be nice.
Okay.
The captain's getting a good rest.
Yeah, he's out. He's just out.
So
he's having a good time.
Right.
Still in the coffin.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Bones of the Earth.
Oh wow.
And I'm gonna put 6 giant pillars.
Like over here.
Yeah. We can do that. Just 5 feet wide.
Nice.
Just fill it, and then I can next. After we rest, I can shape around it.
Nice. This is permanent, right? Like you're shaping Earth.
They're pillars, man. Yep.
Yes. Okay. Alrighty.
How does that sound?
That sounds great.
Also, let me just get rid of my birds. I give each of them a script, and then I dismiss them. Each of them gets a script though.
Cute. Okay, so you put those up, and then you're gonna attempt to long rest again.
Yeah.
All right. Any other precautions, or does that feel good?
I will.
Can we lay some traps?
Oh yeah, I suppose.
If we have any, I don't know. That's a Rourke thing, or.
I see what you're saying. We could actually lay some traps. That's fine. Sure, good idea. Why not?
Rourke's like, oh yeah, that's a thing I do. Oh sure.
Cool. Okay. So you're resting. After a few hours or so, some of you just begin to hear this loud, like, kind of far away at first, and then eventually you can kind of hear it like over here, where the
stone pillars are.
Yeah, the stone pillars are. And you can't quite fully see because of the fog, but you can hear this large thing come into here, and you can hear it. It's breathing. And you can hear. How far are you guys from?
We're way in the back room, or maybe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you cannot see at all. Okay. You can hear something like interacting next to these large stone things that you made, Risa. And then it kind of just walks away.
How big does it sound?
Ooh. You want to make a perception check for that? No, it's fine. It sounds pretty large. It sounds like it would be like a huge size potentially.
It's not that bad.
So this interaction, was it like scratching at the boulders?
A little bit.
What's the sound of interaction that we would have heard?
Ooh, okay. It kind of sounded just like, like claws on stone,
moving something around, or trying to like feeling for.
Yeah, like scratching. Yeah, like testing out, but it didn't appear aggressive. Anyways, y'all actually do rest for another for 8 hours, and you're full. Kaz is still out. You're not sure why. But yeah, so you do rest.
Thank God. Okay. That sucked.
Indeed.
I thought it was fun.
That was awesome. What are you talking
All right.
about?
That was a good
awesome.
fight.
So I will shape us in like an avenue around like a little like a little gap.
Mm-hmm. A doorway.
Yeah, a little doorway between the pillars.
It might be nice to have like a small doorway there now.
Yeah.
We can completely close that off again if we need to.
We can
Don't let Rove get you building
Don't.
stuff. He'll have you build the whole entire fucking structure. There'll be like cooking fires and everything.
I will. I've done it.
This is our new apartment. Like we're gonna have like a
Yeah, baby.
Gabi's gonna decide that he's not the DM and he's gonna go off and chop wood.
We're just playing Minecraft now, or what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's like funny. Let's play Minecraft, guys. Screw this whole like saving the world thing. Let's just play Minecraft.
What's this? I'm mining. I'm an underground fish.
What a craft.
When we leave, assuming we leave.
Yeah.
Can I look at the footprints
absolutely.
whatever that was left and see if it looks familiar?
Absolutely. So absolutely. So
I'd like
yeah,
to
so
assist.
sure. You want to give me a survival check? Yeah. And Rove's assisting, so you can go ahead and get advantage if you like.
11.
Okay. 11. Well, the footprints are large. They're very large. You can tell that it has sort of like long, spindly toes with claws that are coming out of the toes.
Like three-toed?
No, it has a humanoid foot.
You know, it's funny. There actually happens to be a ranger in the group, and he has a survival skill as well.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there. I'm like,
he wouldn't mind like
only
maybe
it's someone who is adept at tracking to look at this object.
Oh, he might take a look as well.
Ruark. So other than what Risa already discovered, you can tell that the creature appeared to be limping.
Oh.
Like it was like hobbling along.
Maybe it's a friend that I have to destroy because it is a friend.
I don't know if that's why you think it's a friend. Oh, it limps? Oh, it's my friend.
Wait, okay.
Friend?
Okay. Thank you, Ruark. That was better than anything I could have done. Maybe like a little retcon of like retcon, which was like I wanted to talk through all these like open clues that we had while we were resting, unless we were too weirded out.
Do it.
What counters? One know me, middle different, two me. What are we talking about here?
Well, everything but the counters is talking about the levers. So we know that the first lever, or on one maybe.
What do you mean on one?
Maybe it's the counters that's one, or it's the lever number. So if you're looking at the levers from left to right, it would be 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
So that I would assume that those notes then would mean 1 not towards me, so like pushed away, middle different, and then 2 me. I don't know why it says middle there, but maybe the middle needs to be different, and the first and third levels need to be up. Like maybe that's just like the thing, and they need to be either down up down or up down up. And one means, maybe I'm thinking too much into this. I don't know.
So when you also, Risa, when you go back and you look at the giant footprints, obviously the creature left this way. Oh, sorry. Sorry, hold on. The creature left, down this way. It walked over the dais, and you can see that the dais is still glowing. And so are the statues. They're glowing like they were before. Yeah.
Is it still at 10, Kobe?
Yeah.
1 know me, middle different, 2 me.
By the way, some of those clues we saw on the west side, some on the east side rooms, right?
Yeah, counters and no to me and 1 know me were on the right side, and middle different and 2 me was on the left. So middle and 2 can't be synonymous.
Right.
But we know that 1 is no me. What I'm still confused about is 1 and 2 referring to the levers or the counters? The counter itself. That's a 10. And like there's a 1 and a 10. And that's where like my confidence starts to wane.
I like that they're referring to the counters.
Okay.
So 1 no me.
Does that mean that on everything with a 1 in it, we should have none of the levers towards us?
Well,
Middle different. Middle, obviously meaning middle lever, needs to be different. So.
but wait, but how you grabbed 2?
Grab 2.
So the middle wasn't different.
The middle was not different, and 1, but 1 was me.
Assuming.
So, yeah.
It might not be the levers. It might be the position too. You know, like the numbers on the bottom.
0 or 1 and 2. Is that what you're thinking? Like that's 1 and that's 2, or vice versa?
You're talking about like the counter though, right? Like the number on the dial, right?
Totally.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. But what would that mean? Would that mean
like, it gets rid of you? I don't know.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Let's experiment. Gabi, I'm assuming the levers are back are still in the position that they were when I left them?
No, they actually went back to their original positions of all away from me.
All away from me. Okay. I'm gonna leave both of the first levers. So like if we're looking at the bank of levers left to right, I'm gonna leave both of the first levers up. And I'm going to pull both of the second levers, so the middle, down.
Sure. So when you go to pull the first middle lever, you notice it does not move at all anymore.
Of either of them?
Yeah. In fact, none of the levers move whatsoever.
None of the levers move.
No.
Well, they didn't move. It wasn't really doing much until we had something on the dais and it lit up.
But
the
it
dice
is still lit up. You said Gabi, right?
Yes, correct.
Maybe we've missed our chance to actually use the levers.
Why don't we take something off the die? Why don't we is there a way to get the lights on the dais to die down and reset it?
Well, so this through all of this, while y'all were resting, the dais has still remained lit.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just done.
What do you mean?
Did we miss our chance for epic loot?
Unless we activate it again. This goes further on, right, Gabi?
Oh yes, of course it does.
I propose we just continue, guys. I think once the counter reaches 10, that's like you gotta wait 5,000 years to reset your password. To try and log into your account again.
I hate it when you forget your power word and then you do the ritual to change it, only to find that the power word that you were going to change it to was the old one.
Yes. You cannot reuse an old power word. So
means that
so Gabi.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna continue onwards.
Okay.
Or actually, so none of the levers can be moved, you said?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Just none.
Okay.
Zero.
Right.
Zilch.
Yeah.
Someone besides Gabi, metagame, explain what just happened here.
So I'm thinking once I'm thinking we only had 2 chances to do that.
Got it.
Because it started at 8, and I think 8 or like the counter is the number of times I think you can attempt the puzzle, and we probably should have investigated all the other rooms before trying it out, because I feel like the thing we had in mind was probably the solution.
Okay.
And just like in Skyrim, if you pull the lever wrong, you're gonna get shot full of poison arrows. In this case, a blob, some fiends, and a fucking mystery bear.
Next campaign we'll go way better. All right.
Yeah. We learned.
Well, in theory.
In theory, we got the fucking flex.
Okay. So yeah, I want to know what the hell else is going on in these catacombs.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's sneak and make our way through.
Sure.
Yeah. Gabi, can I investigate any more in this and anything we've explored?
Sure. You don't have to roll. There's really nothing there. It's just, everything that I've already told you, plus the footprints of all the creatures that have, gone through here. So yeah, otherwise, no, there's really nothing new.
I'm gonna reclaim my ball bearing, my stinky bearing.
Stinky bearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna retrieve it, but I'm not gonna drop the magical tinkering, just so there's just like a general kind of replicated smell of catacombs and tombs.
Sure. All right. So all right, where y'all want to
go? Further in and further
back to the center and down south.
Yeah, I'm waiting on you, bud.
Wait, is that a raven on the ground? Is that important?
That was to remind me to say that your raven thing happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was just like, is that like important?
Yeah, because I didn't want to forget.
Risa, did you want a dagger of catapulting?
At some point, yeah. I don't have any. Yeah.
Cool. Then Ruark, if you don't mind, I'm going to dismiss my web of my dagger of webbing and imbue the dagger with 8 catapults. Actually, I think it's 9.
Wait, I mean, for right now, his thing is more important.
Yeah, actually.
No. It's all good. And I have web grenades.
There you go. So yeah, and I think it might be 2 times my spellcasting ability. So bear with me. But yeah, that's over a long rest, Gabi.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my spells as they are.
Sounds good. Okay? Yeah. So, Rova, are you going to the right? Is that where you're going?
I'm.
Or what's happening?
I'm open to anything, guys.
Okay.
But Gabi, could we have maybe also had some wine from the alchemical jug? During our long rest.
Sure.
I know we kind of walked out a little bit, but all the possible things we could have done during the long rest, I don't think we're done.
Sure. Yeah. If anyone wants to do downtime actions, go ahead and do it.
I had inspiration, so I'd like to maybe use that on. Do we have any tomes still in there?
I think we do.
Party tome.
Yeah.
Tome list. Cool.
From club.
They're all highlighted.
You notice. What do you notice?
Can I use my inspiration on one of the tongues in time, Gabi?
Sure. You notice an interesting odor or like aroma coming from the right. You can't place your finger on it. And from the left, it just feels colder.
Do we get an R&R, bro, Gabi?
Sure, go for
wine.
Yeah, sir.
There you go, guys.
At this point, given everything that happened, I'd like to know where our spidey senses are suggesting the biggest threat is, and potentially the biggest promise.
What's the R&R roll, guys?
Con save or con check? I forget what it is.
Con save?
I forget what I did. Just pick one. I don't know.
I think it's down south. I mean, that's where we haven't gone. I
well,
think that's...
yeah, but it's like two roads diverge in the yellow wood.
Sure. So, Rove,
got a 14 for R&R.
Sure, that's fine.
Do I get inspiration? I'm surprised no one else is doing R&R.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's not enough for cards.
I didn't figure it would be.
Anybody else want wine?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. You can just do it, and I'll check while I'm talking. So basically, yes, Ruark, there is undead within 60 feet of you on both sides of you, actually, right now, on both sides of you. So like Where's my little? So like over this way and over this way, roughly an equal amount.
Nice.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yay.
My vote would be smell.
Smell.
Go towards we follow our nose.
Sorry, smellier. Is it smellier to the left?
Smellier to the right.
It doesn't smell bad. It just it's an aroma you can't place. It just has an interesting smell.
Okay. Yeah, let's go away from that smell.
Go away from it. Okay.
Or were you proposing going for it? I'm totally down if you want to go.
The other way the air gets very chilly noticeably.
Ah.
Towards smelly, odds we go towards chili.
I'm down.
Oh, good.
All right, I just rolled a die. We're going for smelly.
Oh.
I was kind of secretly hoping it was smelly.
Smelly. Okay.
Gabi, I'd like to change the smell of the ball bearing to replicate whatever this smell is.
Ooh, mask our scent.
Okay.
Trying to mask our scent.
Yeah. You can see that it opens up to a room down here, but you can't quite see beyond that until you.
Okay. I also have my cloak of elven kind on still.
Sure.
So disadvantage any perception check.
So Rove, you begin to see that some of the mist up ahead appears to have like this yellowish glow to it.
Ooh. I'm gonna check it out in both True Sight and Magical. I don't know how long it takes to switch between.
That's fine. Just a bonus action. Sure. It's magical.
Of what school?
Gosh, I don't think about this stuff when I plan. We'll
Maybe
go.
powerful.
We'll go with
Transmutation.
We're just gonna go with enchantment. No, not enchantment actually.
What are the schools?
I know.
Evocation, abjuration, divination, necromancy.
Necromancy. Let's do necromancy.
Necromancy.
Yeah. Let's do necromancy.
So surprising to find necromancy right now.
Right. And you can also see, Rove, that there appears to be some golden water in the middle of this room. That is casting the light up onto the fog.
Okay. Where does the yellow fog begin? All right, I guess.
Right here, yeah.
Is it the fog that's magical, Gabi?
No, it's like the water. The water down below is.
The water itself is.
Or liquid. We'll say liquid.
So this fluid itself is the thing that's giving me the necromancy.
The necromancy vibes, yeah.
Good. Okay. Cool. I let the rest of the party know, and I'm gonna sneaky boy my way forward a little bit.
Sure.
And like maybe press my back up against the wall so I can see out this way, but also kind of peek around the corner.
Yeah.
Yo, sneaky boy.
What the hell is that?
It's a Viking.
It does look like that which bikes.
That which bikes. Let's see what we have here. Okay, this large room. In this large room, an open coffin rests in a shallow pool of shimmering golden liquid. The liquid shimmers and is iridescent. You can also you can see a little bit more there.
Okay.
You can also see next to the coffin. And by the way, as you get down here a little bit closer, the air also does get a little bit cooler, and you can see next to the coffin, sort of kind of sitting haphazardly next to the coffin, you can see what appears to be a torso. But something looks off about it. It's not human by any means. At all. And the more you look at it, you realize, wait, something, it's not normal. And the more you more you look at it and analyze it, you realize that it's a Warforged torso.
Oh no! My people!
Just sitting in this shimmering liquid.
I come out to my brother.
My brother.
And Karn, as you look at it, you can tell that it was different than you. It kind of has like a black, more of like an obsidian look to it. And it appears to be very, 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 very rusted. And there's all these weird depressions on it that you don't know what to make of it. But it's like, it's really, really rusty. And shortly thereafter, you can kind of see these little gossamer hands kind of come up from the casket. You can see the face of this beautiful, everyone can see this beautiful woman. And she kind of has long hair, and she's wearing a nightgown, and on her, she has a necklace that has a raven. And Karn, if you can make a religion check with advantage, please.
You're right. I got 16, Chief.
Okay. So this, the way that this symbol is structured is a symbol that a lot of people, in a couple hundred years ago or whatever, would use for the Matron of Ravens when she was a much more popular deity. Okay. And she looks up at all of you collectively, and she says, "You're back. I've been waiting for so long. Where have you been?"
So this is a Matron of Ravens, or a younger iteration of her?
Huh?
You don't know who it is, but she has this Matron of Raven symbol, this old antiquated Matron of Raven symbol on her neck.
I'm
as a
back.
necklace.
I wasn't aware I was ever here.
And she says, "Excuse me?"
I don't remember this place.
And she says, "Who are you?"
I am Karn, I think. What I think I am, at least.
"Where's my husband?"
Wait! Excuse me?
Are you referring to the master of this castle? Or the master
And she
of this
says,
place?
"Yes, you! What is going on with you?"
Me.
Yeah, who is she referring to? Who is she looking at?
It's weird. She's not looking at any one person. She's looking at
okay.
she's looking at where you all kind of are collectively. She's not addressing one person.
Okay.
It's almost as if she can't really even see you, but she's seeing something that you're seeing that's around you or something. Yeah. But she appears to hear you very well.
I whisper to the rest of the crew, maybe let me take this one again.
Okay.
I step forward and I say, apologies, my beloved. I met briefly with our servants. The feast is almost prepared.
She says, What happened to you?"
I was waylaid. Tell me, what have been your perils as of late?
"Well, my estranged husband could be one. I just don't feel like I know you anymore."
I fear I almost don't know myself.
And then she kind of turns around and she says, "Well, you better, or you're going to lose your wife, Victor."
Pray tell, love.
And that's Under Adventure.
I'm just like,
yeah.
fishing for details.
Thank you, Gabi, for hosting.
Oh, sure.
As always, it's always a blast.